Yes, we remember that. I think we all were, at least
Oh, that
once.
was Brom.
Oh, tetanus. Yeah, he said it was a week.
Oh, all right. Yeah, the Brom's been taking care of himself in the time since. So this is just a straight up fortitude saving throw then?
All right. I'll go ahead and make that check. Hold on. Yeah, tetanus isn't a massive. Well, actually, I would argue tetanus is more of a thing
All
you have
those
to worry about
rusty
in the
nails
city.
in the tenement? So yeah, tetanus is
I mean,
all over the city.
I worked in a very posh university, but yeah. Let me go ahead and make that check. Skills, go.
They could have metal quills that could rust.
There you go. That's probably a failure. But that means I didn't make it worse, though. 11. Oh, that... Well, with...
All right. $25. Yeah, it would have. I think Finnur has the light.
Yeah, he was carrying... yeah.
Oh, that might bring him back up to full if he would have whiffed. Which means that if we have to go back and look at all the other misses that we did.
Isn't the
Nah.
isn't the hat the cap thing? Isn't it giving off light of some kind? Okay.
He did a jaws attack.
Well, that'll definitely make things a little bit easier.
Yep, because that does make us all concealed to it.
I did shove Finnur out of the way.
He did raise his shield. I forgot
Yeah,
to put
I
the
did.
macro on there.
Yeah, I did have the shield. That was the last thing I did. Yeah, my attack was
He
against
did. He
Finnur.
got one. Yeah. He shoved Finnur. He
and
did
then
the
raised
one
my
strike with the warhammer, and then he raised his shield. No,
No,
because
I didn't strike. My strike with the warhammer was to move Finnur back away from the creature, and then I raised my shield. Yeah, I'll do retributive strike.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it'll be retributive. Retributive strike. So it'll be
All right.
the
Coming in.
damage will be And did that reduce the damage for the Iowa took? Yeah. Okay.
All right. So Brom is going to command Awa to, well, keep flying. For the first action and second action, Awa is going to hack the Hobji. All right, and Brom is going to. He is going to fire with the unkindness. All right, so he will try again. All right, that's Brom then. I suppose I could be Finnur's proxy. All right, so let's see if I can do Finnur's stuff for him. It doesn't look like I have the. He did. So I guess from a distance. All right, so I guess that Finnur will do a. He can do his magic bolt or whatever it's called.
Phase bolt. I think.
Oh no! Before he does phase bolt, Finnur is going to try to demoralize the Hobji with a glare. But I can't roll for. I'll just throw the dice, and you can put the modifiers out. Because I can't do actions on Finnur's behalf. All right. So Finnur rolled a 14 on intimidation. Well, he rolled a 14, but what about his modifiers?
He gives his giggle.
All right, and then Finnur is going to fire with his phase bolt, I believe it's called.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, he has to be a weapon, right?
Okay, here we go. Ooh. All right, so rolling damage twice then.
Every giggle matters.
Oh wait, so Finnur didn't take that damage.
Did you target me?
So he took 60. Hobji took 16 damage. There we go. Wait. Okay. I feel like I just went though.
Brom just went. Yeah, Brom just went.
Oh, I think what happened was that Finnur moved in initiative order because he was knocked himself out accidentally. Yeah, I think that it should be. I think it's Skritch next.
All right. So I've got this thing in front of me. I will go ahead and swing on it with Mauler or Mauler
All right.
moves.
Here we go.
Great. I will go ahead and try a second swing at the -5.
Okay.
All right. I'll go ahead and raise my shield.
All right. Ernest is just going to try to hit it despite its cover. With first shot. Just, I guess, keep going at it for now. It's so close to. Okay. A 9. Okay. And then I guess I will move to over here in preparation of perhaps healing somebody. And that's my turn.
All right, so as the gust of wind dissipates, and since he is already demoralized, Sarakk will take a step back.
Uh-oh. Can they hear the rest of us?
Yeah, it was my stupid OBS. Sorry about that, folks. It was probably unlistenable up to this point. But the party is in the Red Cat Cave, looking for the spirit that used to guard the primordial flame. And now we're back to Sarakk, our sorcerer.
And throw a ball of fire.
Ooh. Oh, there's cover from this angle. Did you want to...
Looks like
Okay.
a clear shot
What?
to me.
Oh, but it's
what's...
it's the thing where it's in this little cubby hole
Okay.
Oh, okay.
in the
Is
ceiling.
it? Does it have cover if I'm like up close to it?
No.
Okay, then I'll stay where I was.
Okay.
Okay, so produce flame.
Produce flame. It's not as strong as ignition at this range. Okay, D4 plus 4, 6 fire damage. Oh, you have defeated it, Sarakk. It falls in a howl of pain. It has been burnt to death. The killing blow was a cantrip. Okay.
Well, that thing is rather unpleasant.
Thank you for your assistance in this matter.
Finnur's smiling with the glowing cap in his hand, and you see he's bleeding profusely from a tooth.
Finnur, are you okay? It looks as though, well, actually, as far as medical stuff goes, I'm not very good with mouth stuff.
Oh my! Oh my! I don't... This hasn't happened to me before. I should probably get going.
Okay.
All right. I'll just to make sure you can make it back. I'll go ahead and lay on hands on you. Make sure you can get back to the following. Get that looked at.
Sure,
That's right.
And I will start using veterinary
The healer will
sciences.
be able to patch you.
Yeah.
All right. You're healing him for 6. I'll give him 6 health.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, thank you, he says. That is, he's gonna do, 1 recovery check. He's getting persistent bleed damage. I'm just gonna hand wave it. He just put his finger up into the hole.
Sanitary.
Sure.
Okay. Gotta turn off this exciting music here.
If we,
Should probably go ahead and leave the cap with us so that we can return it to those to the Blindheims.
Yes. Does anyone have it in their inventory? Do I need to add it?
I think it still needs to be added.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
Brom looks over at Skritch and says, "Why don't you rip one of the teeth out of that little beastie just in case Finnur needs a new tooth?"
He says that's a good idea. Oh, you're talking to Ernest. I see.
To Skritch.
Or Skritch.
Yeah, since I'm right here, I'll work on that.
And if we go ahead and just spend 10 minutes here, I will go ahead and treat wounds on Awa, to try to get Bird back up to fighting condition.
Yeah.
But
Oh, that's a crit success.
Nice.
oh, okay. I was looking at the wrong thing. I was like, that's only a 13. I'm like, oh no, that's how much healing it was. Okay.
And that also removes the wounded condition too, right?
Yes, any amount of healing from treat wounds will remove that. Yes.
Okay. Do you guys remember this room and things that you were dealing with?
There's a frog sculpture that had the cap on it, and a pillar in the middle.
There's corpses of those Blindheims that smell like rancid fish that are in this alcove to the north, and also their body parts strewn about. Yeah. And I'm assuming as you're exploring that Skritch is defending, Brom is scouting, Finnur is dealing with his tooth, Ernest is investigating, Sarakk is... Oh, actually, I don't have something written down for Sarakk.
Sarakk would probably be...
Oh, my notes say detect magic?
Yeah, detect magic would probably be his default if there's not something more specific going on.
Okay, which makes noise. Okay, but the party has light, so it's not going to be the stealthy party exactly.
So I guess the question I have then is
the party had light.
Oh,
Yeah, we had
it
like
was from Finnur onto
Yeah, because I cast it on Finnur. I mean, it's a cantrip, so I can recast it on someone else's stuff.
Yeah. You can cast it on something that's in Ernest's possession, because I think he's the only other one that needs it.
Yeah, I am a human.
I'll put it on. Oh, you got it.
Oh, yeah, I had done it.
Okay.
But I'd assumed that we would wait a few minutes for him to get out of the cave. Just all of a sudden, we hear down the thing, "Hey, I can't see anymore."
Did we get any monster parts from that?
Let me check.
I assume that's what Skritch was doing.
Yeah. My notes say yes. 18 gold in monster parts, and this it's a Morlock.
Morlock, right?
Yeah. And it had bludgeoning damage and piercing damage and dark vision.
Ooh.
Nice. Maybe we could look at getting something set up for Ernest with that dark vision.
You can note that it has a strangling ability. I don't know what that could turn into.
Oh, in order to make it so that my glasses can give me dark vision, that's like a level. I think you need to get the perception item to like level, I don't know, like 8 or something. That's a long ways down the road.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, the most we could do is if we get it to level 3, I get a +1 to perception checks, but that's about it at this point.
Is there anything else interesting in this area? Maybe a hidden loot cache or something?
Well, as you search about, you notice a tripwire over here.
Oh yes, this creature, this Morlock seems to be quite adept at making traps and seems to very much enjoy putting them around.
I think we already disarmed the one on the left, but then there was still one on the right, if I recall correctly.
The one on the right was disarmed, or did he set that one off?
I think that one was disarmed.
Yeah.
It was either disarmed.
One of them
or
was disarmed.
Either way, it's not a problem anymore.
Yeah.
This one is still, though.
Yes, I'll go ahead and try to deactivate it.
Okay.
Give me a moment. All right. The furry. Oh. I forget that they put all the lore at the end. There's no active encounter, so I have to go into here to do it. Okay.
Okay. You're able to undo the wire without triggering it.
All right. What did I say? Okay. Now at least we won't have to worry about those. So now we should be able to go
and
down
you don't find basically found some crude tools for setting traps. That's all.
Seems that his
Oh.
seems that his Blindheim entrails were the most treasured possession for that Morlock, aside from their skull cap.
Well,
So, do we know if these things live alone or if there might be more of them?
Sounds like a recall knowledge, and your this was
I am not reading a picture.
if you're asking Ernest can make a check for that. A recall knowledge check for that.
okay.
Yes, I did pose it out loud.
Yeah.
You know that they they often are found in groups. However, some of them go out and hunt on their own. So that's kind of two different answers.
I was gonna say that's not very helpful.
They can both be found in groups and alone.
Yes.
My
We
intuition
don't
tells me that
know.
if it
No, I guess
traveled in
what
a
I'm
pack,
hearing
I
you
don't know
say
why
is-
it would set traps.
I would agree with that. I would assume that it's on its own out here.
Okay. Does it look like this cave goes any further inward?
It all appears to be. No, this appears to be a dead end. At least as far as this, but there's other directions in the cave that we can go. So.
Indeed. We can keep going forward, or we can keep going forward, or we can go back and deliver the hat.
Well, we should definitely deliver the hat. Like, get on the Selkie's good side.
Yes.
Maybe she has more information about this spirit.
She didn't seem to when we were asking her questions before, but.
No,
Right.
but she didn't trust us yet.
That is true.
But maybe
Even
maybe
if
the
she doesn't
Blindheim
know about
more about it. Maybe the
Spirit, she
Blindheim
can at least tell us about other things to watch out for in here.
Indeed. As far as the Blindheims go, unless any of you have because I know we don't have a wait.
I thought.
Did we ever
creature
actually
in the water-
identify what she was?
The lady
I
of the
don't
lake.
think but she was talking to them, or she said that she could talk to them. So maybe she can ask them if they know anything about the spirit.
Okay, that sounds good to me. If she's able to communicate with them, yes, that'd be good.
Okay.
I
Sounds like
think
you
she
want to
was-
return the cap now, yeah?
Yes.
Sounds like a good plan.
I'm gonna suck you all into the party. Whoa, do you have vision? How does this work?
I can see the cave. It's just dark.
Yeah, the
Oh.
light goes away, but
Let's see
Yeah, I
if
don't
I
have
can.
permission to give light to the party actor, so
Okay, and effect items cannot be added. Let me give, because the group has dark vision, I'll give dark vision to this thing, and alright. I'm moving if you don't mind.
Yep.
She comes out. And and says, "Did you get it?"
We did.
Ah,
rather
their leader was guarding for them up that way. She points in this direction. That's the one who used to wear the cap.
Oh.
But she seems very glad.
well, we'll make sure to take it up to them then.
And this Blindheim, the ridiculous one, excitedly runs up to the cap. and sniffing it.
I know we didn't get
And
things
kind
off on quite the right foot with you, but I hope that with this we show that we are indeed of goodwill.
And it's kind of, reluctantly like putting its teeth on it, kind of hesitantly.
Oh, I think that it wants to take it. Who's holding it? I forgot.
Brom? No, Ernest.
I am.
I put it in your inventory. Brom suggested
okay,
you
well,
take it.
All right. Well, I'll willingly release it.
Okay. And it's crawling that way.
All right.
And you hear noises.
Like excited noises, or
Yes.
okay.
Okay. All right.
And you see little a little light light up, like a candle, over in that direction.
Right. Well, let's think
Yeah.
that we should go.
And then it gets and then it fades away. And you hear movement anyway. This all happens at a distance.
Well, I think if I remember correctly, they came here seeking that thing. So it's quite possible that now that they have it, they're leaving.
Gathganara sighs and says, "Oh, I hope they don't leave."
Well, they are animals. They tend to have pretty single-track minds as far as these sorts of things go.
They seem to like the
Last time we
darkness and
came in here, you said that there were other. Wait! Don't go! I got a question.
Yes.
The first time we came in here, you said that there were lots of people coming in and out. I imagine that Morlock was one of them, but was there anyone else that you've seen come through here that we should be worried about as we continue on deeper?
I think she said the opposite, that there weren't many.
Not besides them, no. She says no, not except for the usual bats that fly around.
Must have misheard you. My mistake.
Yep, and fish. Some lizards come up from the water. Is that what you want? No?
Brom smiles and says, "Well, since you're asking, I was wondering if there was anything interesting down at the bottom of your lake that you don't have any use for."
Maybe a sword.
You surface dwellers seem to like shining things, don't you? And trinkets. Things that are made. Well, I will tell you that I don't see anything of the sort. I just see fish down here.
Well,
I say that because I noticed that the island out on your lake seems to have some interesting claw marks on it.
Oh yes,
Wondered
isn't
if
that...
there was anything in the lake that had anything to do with that.
It looks like signs of a great fight. I've seen these things before. Probably a bear or a cat of great size. She swims to it and looks closely.
ooh, well that is very interesting because actually we are here seeking a cat, a dead cat, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Hmm?
They are dead,
A dead...
but still around.
She gasps and says, it's a spirit?
Yes.
That's what the stories say.
Ah. So much more to this cave than I thought. She kind of reclines back into the water. It's very, she likes the water. And looks
Right, well,
placidly
I think
towards the
we'd
cavern
best be
ceiling.
getting on then.
Yeah, I think there was more to explore the other way.
Indeed. Keep an eye out. We don't know if the Morlock has placed any additional traps around, so we should be careful.
Although, I wouldn't mind sitting down for a few minutes and letting you patch up these few wounds that I have while I pray.
You are unharmed. You don't have any injuries.
I have an injury in my heart where I need to pray.
Oh, I see. Well, I don't think I can aid with that. Sorry.
I'm spending 10 minutes to focus.
I think
that. So Brom says, "All right then, you wanna take some time to pray. I'll scout up ahead stealthily and see if there's any traps
okay.
or beasties that we need to."
All right.
Oh, I'm gonna make a stealth roll for Brom.
In that case, I'll go ahead and do 20 minutes to get both focus points back then.
Okay.
All right, here's the stealth roll. Oh, there's no active encounter, so I guess it would just be sneak then.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you're gingerly looking around, and you curse at yourself as rocks fall on you.
Rip.
Yeah. Well, you did scout ahead. You can say that much. Oh, ow. Make a reflex save.
Oh.
Oh. Oh, okay. Ouch.
Oh.
Okay, that's a failure, but you take that full damage. Good thing
So that's one tripwire down.
Do we hear this go off?
Yes.
I am immediately going to start moving over there. And I kind of look at him and
Brom is doing.
What is Brom doing?
Brom is like, he is doing everything he can to just not start spouting off a stream of curses because he. Oh,
Brom, perhaps.
Brom lets loose because he's like, well, if something was coming, the rocks have already alerted everyone.
Brom, perhaps come back this way, and we'll take a look at you, and move back into the lake room because that's the safest place we know of. And I will start treating wounds on Brom.
Yeah, I think it's fair to say that
Awa makes some noises that sound distinctly like avian chortles. Some ranger I am, eh?
Awa was alarmed and flying about, by the way.
How do I keep crit succeeding at these?
You're just that good.
Yeah, I guess so. I'm about to become an expert. Just imagine how things are going to be then.
Whoa, and you have a +7 now?
I have a +7, and my wisdom is going to go up. So let's see. I'm going to get a +1 to the level, +2 to do that. So I'll have a plus. I'll go up to a +11. It looks like. I think. And then I can do the DC 21s as well. So.
And I've got expert in perception. Ow.
Well, your skills are definitely improving through experience.
All right. Okay. Are you feeling okay, or would you like me to spend? Oh, well, no, I can't do it for another 50 minutes, technically.
I'll try patching myself up.
Oh,
Wait,
how?
no, I can't
it's
do that because I'm immune to treat wounds. So
yeah.
only a lay on hands from Skritch would bring Brom back up to full.
I mean, I do have one more heal in my belt, but that would be my last spell slot.
Might
I
want
think
to,
you should
might want to
save
save
that
it.
just in case
Yeah.
we're in a big nasty fight that multiple people need healing.
I agree.
If when you're down 8 health, 2 lay on hands would bring you up to full.
Yep. And then we'll do this for another 20 minutes to get the focus points back. So
Do you want to do that?
I'd only need one. 30 to 32. Might as well be at full at that point.
famous last words.
I was gonna say that. We'll see
All
what
right,
happens.
If you want to wait another 20 minutes just because I was a massive klutz, then
Yeah, Brom
It's
just
fine.
feels he doesn't want to be a burden.
If it was you or Finnur or Ernest, I would still wait the extra 20 minutes to get both points back. To let you be
well, I
back
am
up to full.
appreciative of that, my friend.
It's fine. We're in a safe space right now, and and nothing has come out at us yet. I think that we can safely spend as much time as we need to make sure we are fully prepared for what's ahead.
Agreed.
Make a good point. We're in no hurry.
Okay, you get healed, and time is passing. You just hear the dripping of water in the lake. Some of the Blindheims have come out. There's a parliamentary one, it's the first one to come out, and they're just kind of curiously looking at you and pushing their heads into your knees.
Well, I guess they decided not to leave. So it looks like you'll still have some company here at Gathganara.
Yeah,
Can
she
I
says,
sense motive these just to get a sense of like, are they pushing, at us urgently, or is this just like, nuzzling against us?
kind of nuzzling.
Okay.
And they start to, go into the water and look for fish. And she's delighted, and she swims with them. It's like a Disney film. Okay, 20 minutes have passed.
All right.
What do you want the new marching order to be? My perception is only one behind Ernest's.
Yes, but if there's more traps again, I'm very good at finding them.
That is indeed the case.
Hey, let me say, Brom found it
I'm just
also.
worried about you being in front.
Well, I'll be second in line, and also, I am quite quick to react when things start to go south. So if I need to move away quickly, I can do so.
All right. What say then that?
Oh, this one looks different.
Yes, it's wearing the cap. It's and it's proudly shaking its head and turning the candle on and off.
Oh, it's this must be their leader.
Yes, and it's also followed by one that trails along it. It seems like it's its friend. It has its own pet, and it's they're gallivanting in the water.
Can I recall knowledge on that, just out of curiosity?
You believe it is a frogling.
Oh, probably mutated due to the two tongues.
Yes, you got that you're at a loss, but you just think it's a variant frog.
Yeah, it's like, oh, interesting frog.
Yeah.
Well, I think that they all look happy, and I think that we can
Idyllic
continue
scene.
on.
Uh-huh.
If everyone's good to go on.
Yeah.
I think
good.
I'm ready as I will be.
Okay, I will be second.
All right. What?
Whoever wants to take point, I'll be right
Skritch,
behind them.
I'm gonna assume that Skritch will be in the front then.
I'll
Okay.
move Skritch.
Do you want to take point or me? All right. Skritch can take point. We'll follow behind Ernest.
You've got the unkindness, so
Okay.
Fair enough then. Lead on.
With Sarakk in the back? Okay. Alright. You see the it ascends to another descends actually to another part of the cave complex up ahead. I'm gonna move Skritch. And
We'll go ahead and move.
you see paintings on the wall here.
Oh.
This is a winding cave that has been painted with 3 floor-to-ceiling iconographic illustrations. Here's one of a mastodon with what look like humanoid figures swarming around it. Over here, you see what looks like a dinosaur. There's a large hand, and smaller and humanoid figures are being extended out of the hand to confront the dinosaur. And there's another one farther to the south. There's another painting.
large hand.
Yeah.
That is interesting artwork.
Oh, and there's a series of dots reminiscent of stars that are above both paintings.
Could one potentially make a astronomy lore check on them?
Do you have astronomy lore?
I do.
Oh. Well, you recognize this immediately. You notice from the constellations that it looks like they are accurate, reflect the stars in the sky, that it would be springtime and midnight.
Okay. Interesting.
Do you want to count the stars?
Yeah, just get a rough estimate.
It's about
You've got
60 on above each painting. It's identical.
Okay. All right, so it's identical. Midnight, springtime. Cool.
Brom looks back at Sarakk and Brom looks back at Sarakk and says, "Do these paintings look like pretty similar in style to the one that attacked you at the outset of the cave?"
That's a question for the GM.
They are painted with the same instruments. That much you know. They're all a similar style. So yes.
Well, best be on our guard then, just in case one of them decides to jump us.
Well, I suppose we could focus on staying away from the walls as we continue on. As much as possible.
We can try.
Okay.
Now, shall we move on to the next painting?
Yeah, let me see. Oh, Finnur, you're on a roll. You notice.
Finnur's not.
Especially since he's
Oh,
here.
not Finnur. Oh, wrong. Ernest, you were
okay.
investigating,
Yes.
and you note that the art style reminds you of some archaeology texts you've studied before, where people would convey magic spells through the positioning of figures.
Interesting.
You think that with some time studying both of these paintings so far, that you might glean a new spell. The one to the south is
Interesting.
a painting of a great cat, and there are the humanoids that are around it, though, look like they have been defeated. There's like severed limbs. Those who were trying to hunt it in this painting.
Oh, yeah. Caves like this are Ernest's speciality, being a professor of anthropology and archaeology. So it makes sense that I'd be getting a lot of information from this. And I'll actually be talking about it like nonstop to everyone as we continue on, just kind of in a whispered voice, like, "Oh, you see this? Look at that! I believe that we could glean spells from these if we did some research." And
Do they all,
and, you know, just
do they all need to make a will save to not be fatigued?
I am in Otter House, so I'm used to people talking a lot. So
I'm kidding.
yeah.
yeah. That's
Oh,
just a
Does
little
anyone
girl.
want to?
oh, you know what? It doesn't give you a amount of time you need. You know that the spells are, the one on the left is pack attack.
Oh,
Can I somehow make it show up for you guys? No, I can't. But you can look it up on Archives of Nethys, apparently. And
Right.
the second one is called Painted Scouts.
pack attack. Oh yeah, it says it might contain spoilers for the quest for the Frozen Flame adventure path,
Ooh.
which probably
This-
means it's just in the adventure and we've
Yeah.
discovered it now.
That's
All right.
boilerplate language.
All right, let's take a little look. See.
Ooh, that's good for.
I don't know if
That's the
Sarakk
favorite.
had any knowledge that there would be knowledge in this cave. I think these are actually spells you might be able to take. You got
What?
access to.
I think Sarakk is a primal sorcerer, right?
Correct.
All right, so yeah, this is a primal spell, so you could take pack attack. Well, once you hit level 3, it's a level 2 spell.
Yeah.
But
So these just get added to the spells that you could take, because normally you're limited to common spells when from leveling up.
and then the other one was called Painted
Painted Scout.
Scout.
And back attack also sounds like something that Brom would be interested in.
Press your hand in the stone. That is a level 3 spell, so that can't be learned until level 5. But
Is it only a one shot, or can everyone try to learn the spell?
Everyone can learn it.
well, I mean, Ernest is, as soon as he feels like there's truly no danger left, is going to be writing it down in his journals and drawing the pictures and stuff. So
Are they only
I'm going to
primal?
look up learn a spell. There's rules for it.
yeah.
You can gain access to a new spell of your tradition
Yeah, are they
from
only
magical
primal?
writing. Oh, there are rules for it. Spend 1 hour per level of the spell.
You have to make a check with the skill based on the tradition. So nature for primal.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are also occult spells, so you can also do occultism.
Oh. Well, I might spend time looking at them, but it'll be a while before I can learn them.
Yeah.
This just gives you access. That's. Wait,
Yeah.
hold on. You can gain access. It's a little unclear to. I would say you just add it to your list of available spells. You don't have to be high enough level. Otherwise, you can't take this painting with you. So.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
if they were drawn magically, like I'll be able to sketch down the same artwork, but that's not necessarily going to have the same magical effects and properties as the paintings themselves.
Yeah.
I'm reading learn a spell. There's a cost. And
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
learn a spell is learn a spell is usually like if you have a book or a scroll or someone that's teaching it to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna hand wave it if you don't have a spell book. Otherwise, it's weird.
Yeah.
I might regret this later, but this campaign is, not really. It suits this campaign anyway, so.
Yeah.
This seems more like, we found proof that this spell exists, so we should be able to pick it up at our next available learning period normal for picking new spells.
Yeah.
Kind of like, since it's an uncommon spell, kind of like an uncommon archetype, we can't just pick the archetype until we know the archetype exists.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah.
To viewers, that's the sound of me control Fing to try to make sure. I'm looking for threads about learning a spell for spontaneous casters. You would think that there's an exception. I don't know. It's weird. Okay.
Yeah.
We will just accept my ruling.
From what I understand, when a spontaneous caster learns a new spell, it just adds it to their, like they have to replace a spell in their repertoire of the appropriate level with the new one they're learning. If they have a repertoire.
Yeah.
And what we're saying now is that you can store it for later.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Wizards can just add stuff to their spell book.
Yeah.
And witches can just copy it down on a scroll and then feed it to their familiar, I think is how it works, or something like that. Anyway.
Yep.
Yeah.
Witches are weird. Kind of the point, I think, but
Yeah.
And druids and clerics can just learn it the next time they prepare their spells if it's the right level.
Yeah, if they know it and stuff, so.
So it would take some time to study these paintings, and you can make skill checks now. And you could do a crafting check, DC 15, to copy it down if you fail for later study.
I'm just copying it down because I can't learn magic.
So it'd be 2 hours for the pack attack,
mm-hmm.
and then
3 hours for the other.
Maybe we should come back to this after making sure that everything is cleared out of the cave and found the cat spirit.
I'm fine with
exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
Then we'll have plenty of time to look into all of this.
Okay. The passage continues south.
All right.
Just stay away from the walls.
Okay. I'm gonna move Skritch since, yeah.
Yeah.
Follow Skritch.
Yep. Lost sight of. Oh.
Alright, it descends further. He says, "Catch me if you can." And curls around. And there's a large...
Quick little goblin.
There's a large cave up ahead. There are paintings of monsters, both legendary and obscure, that cover the cavernous walls of this long, broad chamber. Worms, spelled with a, like dragons.
Yeah.
And wolves engage in an eternal battle alongside owl-headed bears and one-eyed giants. Near the far wall, a lone, broken-off stalagmite has been fashioned into a pedestal. Old carvings depicting leaping flames and billowing smoke line the stalagmite. Nothing sits on this empty pedestal. A halo of black scorch marks on the pedestal's flat top only enhances its conspicuous bareness.
I think we found where the flame was.
Well, if this is where the flame was, it's possible that the spirit shall we attempt to call out. Were we ever given the name of the cat?
The air is starting to ripple around you, and you feel and you hear a
What did we hear? We didn't hear anything.
Did you? I was making a noise. You heard nothing?
Yeah.
Maybe
Heard
our
nothing.
viewers at home heard something. It's so weird. Sometimes when I make a weird sound effect, I think it's like noise canceling. Like
Yeah.
Discord thinks, or somebody thinks I'm like.
That's funny.
Maybe I need to make it sound like a human, like meow, or it was a roar. Do you hear this?
Yeah.
Heard that one.
Yes.
Okay.
Hear that.
It is well, it's basically manifesting right now.
From we'll yeah. Ernest, get back!
We're gonna roll initiative. Oh, and there's I should have noted that there was bats on the ceiling.
Oh, good.
Wait, it's not.
They can stay on the ceiling. We won't mind.
I want stealth. I wanted perception.
Oh, for some reason it had me roll thievery for initiative. That's weird. Okay. Well, it shouldn't be that. It should be. It should have been my perception. So it'll actually be a 29.
Okay.
Oh, nice, Skritch.
Okay. And I'm remembering to do this. You all see a health bar?
Nice.
It's a boss bar. It's a boss health bar.
Nice.
Yay!
Ernest, you have gotten the jump on this. What do you do? Oh, and also it's in dim light right now.
Yes, it is.
Do we actually see something?
Do you?
Anyone who's
Do you not see something?
I do.
No.
There is a spirit, a large cat
Oh.
spirit, and a swarm of bats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, it's more like this.
They would be in dim light for me because I actually need light to see well. So, which actually brings up a good point in that if it's my bow that is glowing,
It's
this
beyond
wasn't
your.
well thought out.
It's beyond your dim light right now.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it's beyond even my dim light.
Yep. 40
Oh,
feet.
so I don't see it at all.
No, you just heard its roar.
I just heard its roar. Okay. But I do see the bats.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, but they are in dim light. Okay, I will say to Brom, it's just a load of bats. It's nothing much to worry about. And I will recall knowledge on the bats.
Okay. They just have this big roar.
Yeah.
Brom gets a little migraine when he remembers the last time they dealt with a swarm.
Looking at your stats here. No, you believe them to be a swarm of bats or a swarm of vampire bats, one or the other.
So they could be bloodsuckers, but they could not be. All right. I will take.
Either way, they are. It looks like slashing damage is more effective. But another side tells you that bludgeoning damage is more effective.
Oh, I think
one
you're
of those.
mistaking. I actually don't have.
Oh, you don't have dubious.
Yeah,
Oh,
I do not have dubious.
I keep thinking you're Finnur, and I need to cross this off my. Good thing that was confusing.
Yeah, I'm just all together confused.
Yes.
So, yeah. All right. I will just.
So confused me. Thinks he's Finnur.
So I'm going to try to hit them. They're going to be concealed to me, so I don't know if this will automatically do that or not.
That's
It didn't
your
automatically
targeting
do it,
roll.
but-
Yeah, I should have. given it the concealed condition. But that succeeds at targeting.
Okay. Or no, it wouldn't, because the dice roll would have been a.
Oh, I see. Yes, that
It
makes
would have been a
sense.
4.
So I just launch and it goes through the swarm and just nothing else. And then I am going to go ahead and step to the side so that I'm not in everyone's way.
Okay.
That'll be it for me.
Is Skritch. You are in front of the group. You see these bats on the ceiling, and there's this great ghost cat that's about 35 feet in front of you.
All right. And how high is the ceiling? I'm
15
assuming
feet.
I can't reach I can't reach the bats either. All right. I will. So when I'm looking at the cat spirit, I can tell it's actually like a spirit. I mean, it's translucent.
Yeah.
Okay. So we probably should ask Finnur to stay with us so we could have his hokey pokey.
Oh, I forgot about that. We don't have the ghost touch weapon.
Yeah. I will. I don't want to move up to it and have it just be able to swing on me as much as it wants. So I'm going to. I will use my shield cantrip on Brom, and I will move up one stride and then raise my shield. So 25 feet.
Okay.
And then raise my shield, and that'll be my turn.
All right.
And I did not focus point the shield cantrip, so it's just the AC bonus, Brom.
Okay, you raise shield, put a shield on Brom, and what else?
Stride. I just moved up 25 feet.
Oh, somebody move him.
You're moving. So you're moving straight up to the cat?
I'm not moving all the way up to it. I'm just moving up 25 feet.
25 feet?
Because I'm only doing one stride, one movement.
And then you're raising shield.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. The ghost roars with rage, and you see that there's the painting of the worm that's painted on the wall right here seems to glow and come to life, and its motions mimic exactly those of the ghost spirit. It moves at the same time as it turns and claws at Brom.
Ooh. Oh my.
With a ghostly creatures other than because of its eerie jagged movements, you are off guard to it. Ghostly fangs. Oh, rolls a 2.
Ooh, but even that was just barely a miss.
Yeah. I'm wondering why your AC has only gone down by 1. There must be something I don't know.
Because I gave him shield.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's got a close one because
The
Get the shield
shield.
cantrip.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I haven't given a hero point yet, so I'm
Thanks,
giving one to Skritch. All right. Okay, next is that was its action. It spent 2 actions to manifest. So there's this now spirit that's in this wall that's manifested. And it's now Sarakk's turn.
Okay. Well, let's see. Everything is terrible. I will. Let's see. What can I see? I can see the bats. I can't see the other thing. So we'll move up here first. Now we can see things. There's an animated painting, and then there's a spirit over there.
I'm sorry to interrupt. Ernest, your recall knowledge would have been free because you're investigating.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know if there's another thing you want to do.
No, just move on.
Okay, go ahead, Sarakk.
Oh, and one thing that I
Let's
noticed also, my scout action didn't seem to kick in for this, for everyone's initiative.
That is... It actually did, because Skritch is in front of the ghost.
Okay, I'm just looking on the initiative and don't see the exploration action on there.
I usually don't rely on Foundry for the scout. Does actually...
Oh, okay.
You know what, though? I do want to know if having you do that does automate it. I would guess that it does. So that is... Did you have it selected as your exploration activity in the party thing?
Let's see. Where? Oh, there's the party. Exploration. Brom. Actually, no.
All right.
It did not.
Let's do that, and then for the future, and then I think you'll have to find the scout activity. Sorry, Rebecca.
Sorry about that. I thought that. Okay.
But
I'll make sure that.
So I've strode to there.
Mm-hmm.
Are the bats like active, or like are they sleeping? Like what's the deal with the bats right now?
They're in initiative. They're about to attack.
Okay, they're swarming.
They are alerted.
So then I will cast my little elemental toss here. In the bat's direction.
Uh-oh. That's a nat 2.
And how about we hero point?
Yeah.
How do I do that?
Right-click the 10. Right-click that.
Got it.
Yay! That hits.
That'll do it.
And
all right.
7 fire damage goes against the swarm. You have caused them to screech, and there's a panic among them, and they have mostly scattered. But there's still some of them left.
Excellent. Is there a range limit on demoralize, like intimidating glare?
Yeah, 30 feet. Oh, to ease my conscience, I want you to move a little closer so that you would have reached him. But normally that works on a single creature.
No, I understand. Like my intention was to move forward and glare at the spirit.
Oh. Well, you have 1 action left now.
Right, but I had 25 feet of movement. I've only gone 15. Like I would, if knowing that I didn't know that there was a range limit. So knowing that, like
sure.
I would have moved to here, right?
Yeah, go ahead. That's close. That's close enough.
Yep.
Oh.
Cool.
It doesn't even register you.
Yep, clearly. All right.
Okay, Brom.
That's my turn.
All right. So So Brom is going to... So the first thing he is going to do is he is going to command Awa. Just in Brom's prior experience with swarms, he knows that they're immune to precision damage. So he's not going to bother marking the swarm as his target. But he's still going to command Awa to fly up to where the swarm is and still do an attack.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that is a hit. 7 is it's pecking away. However, it has much less effectiveness. It's reduced to 1.
All right. And Brom is going to try to... He sees the spirit on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like, right, well, I'll get away from the wall then. And he is then going to fire at the swarm himself.
Okay. That's a hit. That is gonna have no effect on it. And they fly down towards Awa and go after the bird. Awa needs to make 2 reflex saves.
All right. Good thing Awa's got a good reflex save.
Mm-hmm. Flapping around in the air. Okay. Good. 0 damage from the first one. 8.
And I'm gonna have Awa re-roll that.
Oh, okay. Ah! Alright, Awa does the Matrix in the air. Everything turns into slow motion. And she critically succeeds. No, she takes half damage on that. But she avoids being blinded. I mean, persistent bleed damage. She avoids that. So she'll take half of that 4.
Okay.
And Ernest is next.
Well, Ernest still hasn't seen the big cat ghost. So is going to assume that whatever the thing is over here is some sort of haunt or something. And is going to recall knowledge about that.
Okay. You did not roll high enough. That's what I'll say.
Okay. So I'm unsure about that. Okay.
Yeah.
In that case, I am going to move 20 feet to the bats.
Mm-hmm.
And but I spend a knowledge. I recall knowledge. I move. And then I'm going to go ahead and pull my sword out in preparation to.
And you see the
bats.
big cat as you walk forward.
Oh, that's why you wanted me to get behind you. I thought the bats were no problem. That's a problem. And my turn.
Okay.
Oh, I need to actually come in here and draw my sword.
All right, Skritch.
All right. How far away am I from Brom?
You're 10 feet in front of Brom.
Okay. So I'm gonna cast a shield cantrip on him, spending a focus point this time.
Ooh,
to amp it. And I'm gonna try to talk to the cat.
Mm-hmm. What do you say?
I'm going to say we're not here to hurt you. We're trying to find the flame that our following put here long ago. We're from the Broken Tusks. We're not here to help you or hurt you.
You can barely hear your own voice above its roars.
Okay, so I'm not able to talk to it then. All right. Did that use an action?
No.
Okay. I will. Ernest moved up to confront the bats as well, so I'll go ahead and cast a normal shield cantrip on Ernest, and I'll raise my shield.
Can you have two at once?
Yeah. The only thing is I have to sustain the one that I put on Brom because I amped it.
Okay.
But I can cast it. It's a cantrip, so.
All right.
It doesn't say anything about having only one at a time or anything.
Yep, we don't have concentration rules.
Yep.
Okay. I'm just looking at this real quick to see if it's... Okay, it's a circumstance. Because I'm trying to remember... I think Nimble Dodge is also a circumstance, so they don't stack. Okay.
Yeah, when you nimble dodge, the bonus will be more, I think, than the shield cantrip. So
Nimble Dodge gives me a +2, so it'll... But I can only do that against one strike, so... And the bats don't use strikes anyway, so that probably is a non-issue.
Exactly. But
okay.
That's my turn. I raised my shield after I cast it on Brom and Ernest.
There's a picture of a Cyclops that's now it's being given life, and it's going and it spends an and the ghostly cat claws forward and aims at Ernest.
Nimble Dodge.
Okay. 21 is a hit.
Mm-hmm.
And you get hit for 15 negative damage.
Mm-hmm.
That is its turn. There's now 2 paintings. Sarakk.
Wait, just for clarification, did that attack originate from the cat or the Cyclops?
From the Cyclops here.
Oh. That thing's got reach!
It was imitating the cat. The cat and the Cyclops are both doing the same action.
So the cat itself hasn't actually moved, like, anywhere, right?
It's been standing in place. Yep.
Okay.
Sarakk.
Yep. Well, if Awa wasn't in the way, I would breathe fire, but
you could go under it.
Under...
You could walk here.
Under the bat swarm and breathe up.
Oh, sure, but I was hoping to catch both of them, like the bats and the ghost.
Oh, I don't know if that would have been possible since it's at the ceiling.
Oh, I didn't know. Okay, sorry, I didn't realize the bats were still up. The other character tokens, I think, are obfuscating the text there. Ernest is hurt. I will, at the very least, I'll give Ernest a rousing splash.
Mm-hmm.
We'll at least give him some temporary hit points.
Oh.
Okay. A splash of cold water. Okay. You get 3 temporary hit points.
I will go ahead and mark that.
And then I will... I can't intimidate the cat again.
No.
I will intimidating glare the bats.
Okay. I think
Swarm Mind specifically makes it so that doesn't work.
Yeah.
it works on a
we had
single
that
creature.
problem with the form.
Then can I? No, that's two spells. I'll use glass shield just so that I also have a shield. So
Okay, everyone's shielded, almost.
yep.
Brom.
So no,
All right. Brom is going to tell Awa to stay in the air, and to make another attack on the bats.
Mm-hmm. That is a hit. Ooh. Okay, that's going to be 2 damage to the swarm. It has
Great
1 hit
damage.
point.
All right, and Brom is going to try to finish it off.
Just like this gigantic bird in their face. That hits.
High damage, let's go!
Woo! You struck the heart of the bat boss, and they scatter. The morale has been broken.
So Brom then, and for his final action, is going to mark the cat as his target.
Ah, it's getting serious now. Okay, Ernest.
Ernest wants to get away from the walls. And so I would this be 10 feet away from any of the walls? Because it's obviously can stretch out 10 feet.
You're more than 10 feet away from this one.
And I would be more than 10 feet away from any drawings that might be on any of the walls? No, not over here.
If one appeared there, no.
Well, at least I'm at least I think I'm out of reach of that one.
I think here.
Yeah, move 1 step to your right and you'll be 10 feet from every wall.
Okay. Then I am going to try to recall knowledge on the spirit.
Okay. Not a good roll again.
Great. Love it.
pretend like you're healing it. Pretend like you're healing it.
And then I'm going to go ahead and free action drop my sword. And do a battle medicine on myself.
Okay. Wait, you only need 1 hand. Oh. Things are not going well for Ernest.
Yes, but I've still got the bow in my hand. I never dropped my bow.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
I need 2 hands to use my bow. I don't need 2 hands to carry my bow. So.
Okay.
Yeah, and I completely failed that, so I'm just, yep, I'm done.
I realize I probably owe you a hero point for your recalling knowledge earlier. So.
Okay.
And I owe the party a 2nd hero point, so I'm giving you 1. Okay, Skritch.
Okay. I'll take it.
All right.
And heroic medicine. All right, this cat has been, playing with the walls and is 10 feet in front of you.
Yep. All right. So I will sustain the shield on Brom. I'll move up to the cat, and I'll try to hit it with molar hooves and see what happens.
Okay.
All right.
2 + 9, 11 misses.
All right. Well, that's my turn.
Okay. It's gonna claw. It's gonna try to bite you. It rolls a 2 also. There's been a lot of 2s. Wow.
I will not complain.
Here's a ghostly. Well, hold on. It's going to try to claw you. Ooh, it rolls a 9, but your shield protects you.
I didn't have my shield raised.
Oh. Well, if I didn't have any more hero points to give, I would give you an honesty hero point now. You take 10 negative damage, or void damage it's now called. And it scurries to the back of the cave. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Sarakk.
All right. Since I've been detecting magic, I mean, is this magic that seems to be manifesting, or like what's
When
the
you entered
general?
here, you did not detect magic.
No, but that was my exploration action prior to the encounter starting.
And then once encounter starts, your exploration activity ends.
Right, I understand, but I'm saying like as the encounter was starting, like was it magic that was,
No.
was magic lighting
you were not
up,
detecting
right?
magic, no.
Okay,
Yeah.
got it. All right, so in that case, I will. Let's see. There. We'll go here.
Mm-hmm.
And we will. Sure, we'll produce flame.
Okay, there's lesser cover from that square. You want to go here? Or...
Sure.
Okay. Oh god, that noise. 13 plus... That's a hit! It
Thanks.
It darts aside at the last second, but you do a blow on its backside. It's 8 fire damage. However, it's reduced to 3.
Okay. And that's my turn. That's 3 actions, so.
Okay, Brom.
Okay. So Brom is going to. Yeah, Brom is going to step forward. And we will see what the unkindness is able to do against it.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, it's too fast.
All right. So Brom is going to also then have Awa.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to send that bird in all by himself. He'll just get swiped.
Okay, so there.
Yeah, while still maintaining the altitude.
Okay. All right, Ernest.
All right. Ernest is going to once again try to recall knowledge.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Sorry for all this. Your rolls have not been very good on his recall knowledges.
Can't get lucky all the time.
Yeah, I was even lowering the DC because of all of your lores here. I'm trying to give it to you.
I will move up to here, and then I will fire my bow.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to go back and pick up my sword later, but... And I'm done.
All right, Skritch.
I will try a recall knowledge using occultism.
Okay. You learn that it is a ghost. It's immune to precision damage. And it occultism.
I believe that's the only recall knowledge skill that I have.
Yeah, and that it resists all damage 5. And one of the ways to ignore that resistance is force damage.
I will pass all that information along to Ernest and Brom and Sarakk. And then I will... I don't want to get swiped again. I'll go ahead and... You said it moved up 4 squares? So it's 20 feet away from me?
Mm-hmm.
I'll move up to it and raise my shield.
Ooh. Okay.
No, I'm sorry. I'm not going to raise my shield. I'm going to... I'm not going to move up. I'll raise my shield and I'll sustain the shield on Brom.
Okay.
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 So I'm just staying where I am.
All right. It's going to create a painting. This one looks like of an owlbear, and that's gonna do a bite towards Brom. It's gonna be. You know what? Does the shield only trigger on physical damage?
I
This is
think
negative
it's
damage.
I think it's physical and force. As far as the shield, what I can block with it. I think.
This is negative damage.
Because it's a normal shield spell other than the fact that I can target it on someone and do the multiple layers for the reduction.
Unlike a normal shield block, you can use it against magic missile. That's what it says.
Yeah, that's the specific thing.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, that's 11 negative to Brom.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, I'm getting stressed out now. I'm not the player. Okay, that's what happens on its turn. Sarakk.
All right, seeing the party getting walloped a little bit, Sarakk will take a step back. Let's see, I think that's good there. Yeah. And oh wait, no, I can't do that. I have to do it from. Yeah, I have to do it from here. Otherwise, I can't do 3 actions. We're gonna use a 3-action heal.
Woo!
Ooh.
It's better this way if you're hitting the enemy too. Because they're ghosts.
Undead? Oh, okay. I didn't realize ghosts were also undead in this. Okay.
Yes.
So, cool. I'll take
Simple,
it.
large spirit undead.
Yeah, so...
Ooh.
let's see. So 30-foot emanation is happening here.
Neato. Ooh.
That is some...
Oh my god. I wonder how many days someone spent on this. That's a lot of okay, 3 to everybody. Let's see if it makes it save though. Oh, it fails. So it takes 3 full damage, no resistances. It bypasses the resistance.
Nice.
Okay. Nice. And now it's Brom's
That is my
turn.
whole turn.
Yes.
All right, Brom is going to drop the unkindness. He is going to move here.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to command Awa to fly here and
You want to
attack.
flank? You want to go here? You want to flank it?
Is that would would that be necessary? I mean,
Yeah.
because I think that we would be able to flank even with Brom in this position because we're dealing with a large creature.
Oh, and the angles.
I can still draw a line to Awa through this creature, so that counts.
Yes.
All right, so Awa won't bother with the hunted prey because it's immune to precision damage.
Ooh, that sounded more like a hit than it was. That misses.
All right, then Brom is going to quick draw Head Taker with a two-handed grip.
Ooh. Oh, I wanted this to hit. Okay, that's a miss. Okay. But that, Ernest is next.
Ernest, upon hearing that this thing is immune to precision damage, is like, why am I even here then? And but is other than potentially for healing people, but also is looking at everyone, and they all look okay at this point, and so is not going to do that. I'm gonna once again try to recall knowledge about these things, the wall things.
You learned that that these manifestations could, through a chant, be brought down. It takes 2 actions, though, like you're disabling something. And that some of its life force is within it.
Oh. Okay.
Well, not life force, but that has some connection to them.
Some
That's
connection,
all you know.
okay.
You don't think life force.
Do I have to be adjacent to it to do the chant?
Yes.
Okay.
And Ernest suddenly feels more useful.
I do. I will.
I
will relate to everyone.
Talking incessantly at paintings.
I will.
We all have
See that, but I don't want to go towards one of them until I can know I can also do the chant in the same turn. So I'm going to instead just going to go ahead and target with. And I know that I'm going to do absolutely no damage. I'm not and,
all right.
But okay, I'm done.
All right, got it. Skritch.
All right, I'll go ahead and move up to the cat. I will put down as a free action the Warhammer, and I will pet the kitty with lay on hands.
All right, awesome. There's no attack roll needed. It just makes a fortitude save.
Right.
Okay. Fortitude, right? Is that right?
I believe so.
It rolls a 2. 2 plus 9. So roll 1d6 damage. Somebody for him.
All right. This is just a straight D6.
Okay. You know, by rule, you did not need to put down your hammer. That's 5 damage. You can keep your hammer in hand because it's a somatic spell. And
okay. And that would also give me -2 to its AC if I remember correctly.
Awesome. Are we at the third hour yet?
10 minutes from it.
Oh, okay. Right, I'll give you one now. Oh my god, Skritch is up to 3 hero points. Okay.
I might need them. And then for my last action, I will raise my shield, which means the shield on Brom drops.
Okay.
All right. I want to put lay on hands into. Okay.
And can someone look up Desperate Prayer and remind me, is that a free action or an action?
I remember that it's an action.
Okay, that's what I was thinking, but I want to make sure. I might need it next turn.
Oh no, it's a free action.
Yeah, no.
I lied.
Yeah, no, that's a free action.
Wow.
Okay, I have to start my turn without the focus point, so that'll be my first.
Did you hear that?
Yes, we heard that.
Okay, it's going to turn to its nemesis now. Skritch! You, holy man. It's going to give you a fangs. Was your shield raised?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Here's 9 negative. And then here comes a claw. Here's another hit. 9 more negative damage. That's a miss.
I'm gonna shield block.
Not the negative damage.
Oh, I can't shield block. You're right.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay, so that's
Alright, so that was
18 incoming.
18 total. Skritch is down to 4.
Ooh, Sarakk is next.
Yeah, so I will give Sarakk a rousing splash. Not a lot, but it's something, and got the max 4, so...
temporary hit points. I'll apply it to Skritch. I'll apply it. Okay.
And what's the do we know about the dance thing now, or is that just something that Ernest knows because of the recall knowledge?
Yeah, I would have said, oh, we can do a chant to
occultism or religion.
Yeah.
A little dance, make a little
one
noise.
action or 2?
It's 2 actions.
2 actions.
Okay.
While adjacent.
So then I will cast my glass shield again.
Okay.
And that will be my turn.
Brom.
All right, well, Brom is going to do what Brom is going to do. All right, let's hope this connects. What with the AC down and the flank? Come on.
Ah! Not 1.
I've got a hero point. I'm going to use it. Wait, that was the wrong thing to click.
That hits due to flanking.
All right.
Okay, 9.
Wait, that was. That's
not the
that
right
was
roll.
the wrong thing. I was using it two-handed. There we go. It should have been this.
Okay.
I thought you
There we
brought it
go.
out two-handed.
Yeah, he
Or
clicked a
10
different
damage.
button.
Oh,
Okay.
gotcha.
It's reduced to 5, but it roars in anger.
And here we go again.
Okay.
And Brom is going to have Awa keep flying. Well, Brom is actually going to have Awa just settle onto the ground and try her luck.
On the ground, it's not going to provide flanking. Did you want it to stay up?
Oh, it's not? Oh, well then, yeah, I'm going to.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Yeah, I'll keep it in. I'll keep it in the air then.
All
And
right.
that was her single attack.
Okay. All right, Ernest.
Well, Ernest is not going to do the chant dance thing because he sees what a bad condition Skritch is in, and is going to move up to battle medicine Skritch.
Thank you.
Crit success again.
That is, yep.
What?
And
He needs an 18 to crit.
and
21
so that'll be
health.
21. And then I will. And then
I think you'll be. Just as a suggestion, it seems like those things are only attack when they're commanded by the cat, and the cat's a little bit busy right now.
That's what it seems like, and that's why Ernest is going to go ahead and hopefully not regret moving straight up to it so that he can do it on the next turn. So that's Ernest.
All right, Skritch.
All right. Starting my turn, I will Desperate Prayer to Saren Ray. to regain a focus point, and I will go ahead.
Hold on. I think aren't you currently at 1 focus point?
No, I used one to amp the shield on Brom,
yeah. Okay.
and then I laid on hands. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to go ahead and lay on hands again on the cat.
Okay. All right. It's going to make a fortitude save, and it rolls 3 plus 9. It fails. So, someone roll a d6 for this. Apply that old-time religion.
Yep.
Okay. It is injured.
And it now has a further -2 to its AC for the round.
It's a status bonus? Penalty? Did anyone barely miss it in the last round?
It's a status penalty, yeah.
AY rolled an 18.
Yeah, Awa would have hit it. Because there's nothing in chat for me to drag onto it.
Oh.
Yeah, someone needs to click the lay on hands undead so that we can apply the effect.
At the end of the day, Awa would have done no damage anyway.
Yeah, he wouldn't. I actually put lay on hands versus undead in chat, but it didn't produce anything for me to drag. Wait, spell effect on.
Let's see. Lay on hands versus undead. There we go. Let's see. There's something.
Yeah.
I'm giving it the good effect right now. I think. Yeah. I don't think there's a bad effect to drag on. And when I applied
lay on hands versus undead, that doesn't work.
No. What it does is it produces a damage button. You click it, you apply the damage. There's nothing, no condition.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, am I wrong about it giving -2 to AC then? I thought it did, but...
No, that's correct. That's part of the spell.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to give it Clumsy 2 for now, and also make sure it doesn't lower its attacks. It is lowering its attacks, but at least has the correct AC. Well, it's its turn now.
Wait. Would we be able to make it just flat-footed then? If we make it flat-footed, that'll do what we need it to do.
Yeah, that'll lower its AC by 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do that for now. Okay.
So that was only 1 action from me. I still have 2 actions.
You do. You're not done.
I'll go ahead and swing on it with.
You can apply violence as well. That'll.
Yep.
The holy combo.
All right. Yeah.
Ooh. Nat 8 is not gonna hit.
No.
There is.
You got 3 hero points.
Hero point. You got 3.
Yeah. I'll do a hero point. Reroll that.
All right.
Are you able to spend his? Is Foundry gonna understand? I guess it will. I'm looking, but go ahead and spend the hero point, and I'll look at.
I'm not getting the pop out for the
Okay, I'll do
roll
it
again.
Yeah.
Nat 18. That's a hit. Click damage.
All right.
9 damage is reduced to 4, but that was solid.
All right, and then I will raise my shield.
Mm-hmm. You all need to give Finnur a hard time for his tooth. You're clearly.
This entire fight was basically a thaumaturge's paradise, and he missed out on it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You're clearly the big bad, Skritch. Actually, Brom kind of also.
Brom did really well with the bats. I wouldn't have been able to do anything with those.
Yeah, but you got this holy thing going on. I think you're the target again, Skritch.
Okay. That's why I raised my shield.
All right, Fangs. Oh, that sound. It was bound to happen. It's actually kind of lucky it hasn't happened yet. 22.
Well, there goes the healing I got.
Well, you'd be knocked out right now if it weren't for it.
Oh, no, it's true.
You're at 29 total, so that means you're down to 7. All right.
Well, has a rousing splash though.
Yeah, did you count the 4 temps?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay, here comes a claw, ghostly claw. Ooh, nat 5. Misses. And that's a miss too. Oh, ugh, that's quite good. Sarakk is next.
All right. Unfortunately, I can't Rousing Splash again, but I will. I guess we will produce flame for. Well, actually, no. There's the whole. I'll use the 2-action. Try and do the chant.
Ah, so you want to walk up to a painting?
Yep.
And do religion or occultism?
Or I'll do this one back here. We'll do occultism.
Okay. All right. You say cast out. Whatever this was. This was a ooh. This is you cause this animated copycat. Oh my god. I did not mean that. To whoosh back into the painting. And the other ones kind of dim a little bit too. The other paintings dim a little. Okay, Brom.
The cat seemed to react to that.
There's a
Right. Brom casts sword to cat face.
Imaginary cat face. We don't upset anybody. Oh, that's a yes, and I also need to apply clumsy to it until its next turn because it stacks with this. Okay, go ahead. Ooh, 15!
15 damage.
Ah, it is you have you basically hit it straight through its, ghostly midsection, and it kind of looks at you shocked, like from the side, and it looks like it's kind of gathering its wits about it. It looks confused. What do you do?
When you say gather its wits,
It's just kind of like
okay,
it looks like it looks disoriented right now.
Yeah, it's in shock.
Okay. So I guess Brom is going to well, I guess he'll try to wait. Skritch, you're the one who's good with diplomacy, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Unless,
Brom is
unless
not very good with words. So
You can
so
ready a retaliatory.
he'll try to finish this thing off, but if
Okay.
it's still around, maybe you can try to get it to stand down.
Okay. Oh! You have cloven it into, well, it has gives a final agonizing but much deeper. And it is down to oh my goodness, 18
That's gross.
damage. What do you call it? Head taker?
Head taker.
I thought you wanted me to talk to it.
You still can.
After I cut its head off. It is it's now kind of it's now lying on the ground. But you hear its voice in your head. And it's saying, I don't know what happened. You hear its voice and thoughts reverberating, and you feel an intense feeling of embarrassment and shame.
Oh yeah, Brom still has the one action left, so Brom sheathes Head Taker and says, "Well, glad that we were able to bring you to your senses at least."
So full of anger. So much time. You're different from the others. Or you are not them. You were not like the other.
Who is this other?
It's you're now feeling an emotion of confusion and trying to think. It says, it's been over 100 winters now since the demon came in. The demon man.
The demon?
Yes. I am the guardian of this cave. Siarstic painted tiger.
Yastic. It's even though Brom is, he still sees ectoplasm dripping from his sword. He still says, "Pleasure to make your acquaintance. We are of the broken tusk following."
The broken tusk.
Yes.
Your people.
We're the ones who set the flame here to hide it in the first place.
I was revered by the broken tusks once. Your people would come here often to consult the stars before migrating east.
Well, that would make sense. It is, after all, springtime, and the images of the stars in the other room were definitely of
Springtime midnight.
springtime midnight, so...
What
Yes.
do you know about the frozen flame?
The frozen flame, I was the guardian of it, but I failed. It is my shame. There was a demon man who came here shortly after the Great Quake. Some of your kind, their eyes full of fear, came here with a sacred light. And the ghost turned its... well... You hear the voice say, "I agreed to protect the holy lamp. It lay on that rock." And you feel your eyes drawn to the scorched stalagmite. Then a man with a heart of a demon, stunk of fire and death, came. He called himself Metuak of the Burning Mammoths and challenged me for the artifact. I fought with all the ferocity I could muster, but he was fiercer. And with my dying breath, I cursed the lamp and placed a piece of my own soul inside it. As long as Metuak lived, whoever wielded that terrible fire would suffer horrendous agony if they ever parted from it. But though much time has passed, he still lives. I have not felt my soul leave the lamp. He went east. That was many years ago.
East.
Yeah.
So he hasn't come back this way at all? He's just gone east and stayed east?
He still wields it, though he lives much longer than your kind normally do.
Well, if...
You said he had the heart of a demon, yes?
Yes.
That likely explains the longevity.
So do we need to retrieve the flame in order for you to be able to be at peace?
Well,
As he said, a piece of his soul resides within it as long as Metuak still lives.
yes, if you recover your flame and take it back from him, I would finally be able to rest. He's starting to flicker.
Do you know if he is still in the east? Or I should rather say, do you still feel your soul in the direction where he is? Or we are being pursued by the burning mammoths at this very moment, and they are coming from the west.
I am sorry I cannot help you, but though he did go east, he went past... He has not come back since. He fled through that same mountain pass your people always cross. The Lost Mammoth Valley, I believe you call it.
The Lost Mammoth Valley.
It's not... Those of you who have been with the tribe actually have not heard this name.
Lost Mammoth Valley. Something perhaps to ask some of the Mammoth Lords. If they know of this Lost Mammoth Valley.
I'm guessing that's to the east.
Well, that certainly is what it sounds like.
I weaken, for you are a powerful warrior. You feel the attention on Brom as this still form lies there. You have the fierceness of a great warrior.
Which Brom bows his head in humility and says, "Indeed, you have been our greatest. You've been our greatest test up to this point, and to hear you make such a statement, Sarstik, you do me great honor."
He warns you that Metuak is a fierce foe, and that Sarstik used to be stronger than he is now. And if you ever get this flame, you will not be able to... You cannot just take it from Metuak. The curse will remain with it.
Metuak must be defeated in order for the curse to be lifted.
Yes, as in the old times, as it always was.
I look forward to putting down a demon.
It wishes you well for your sake and its. I grow weary. Starting to become more translucent.
Feel free to rest, my friend. I don't believe that any further... Unless you have any further information for us.
We will find the flame, we will find Metuak, and we will avenge
Yes.
you. Bring you and allow you to rest at last.
Were I to bless you, I would. Good luck. And disappears. Okay.
Lost Mammoth Valley. Very interesting.
I will begin praying.
There is light in the next room. It looks like lights shining from the ceiling.
I will not begin praying to Sarakk yet.
The stone ceiling of this chamber is riddled with hundreds of tiny holes, each no wider than a finger. Through the holes, tiny shafts of light from the outside leak into the dark interior. Lines of thin white paint connect nearly every hole, creating a tangled web of constellations. Scattered among these holes and lines are dozens of faint symbols of animals and terrain, elk, bison, and mammoths. plus mountains and forests and lakes. The overall effect is at once painstakingly precise and convoluted. It almost resembles a map of nothing. It's just so many various random terrain to have no pattern.
Ernest, how many holes do you think there are up there?
Well,
It looks like 210.
210. Round about. Lots of holes. A map of some kind, but we can't read it currently.
Brom smiles and I've never seen you be stumped by anything so far yet, Professor. This is a memory to cherish.
Don't say I'm stumped by it yet. This just takes thought sometimes.
So
He's taking books off the shelf in his mind.
is there anything else in this room, like along the walls or anything?
You are searching.
Yes.
Oh, for you hawk-eyed, well, people who track these things, you have not found anything in the room, but everybody, I think, has now become level 3.
Nice.
Excellent.
That was a severe fight, folks.
That was a very, very difficult fight.
Yeah. Those of you new to Pathfinder, that's a boss fight. No legendary actions, and it worked. You don't find anything in this room, just a lot of light that illuminates the room as dimly lit.
All right.
Interesting.
Well, if after searching around, if Ernest is still focusing on the ceiling, I'm going to start taking some time to pray to Sarenrae.
Yeah, is there any I mean, I've got such lores as archaeology, astronomy, geography. Would any of those help?
Well, do you have a question? You have an overall? I'm telling you now, I did your generic investigate roll and wasn't good, so you'll have to
of course.
pry more.
All right. I will just say, yeah, it's just curious. I think that, I honestly, you're right. I am stumped on this one.
And you were asking about astronomy lore, if that would tell you anything. Well, not with that roll.
Yeah. I just say, yeah, no idea at all. Perhaps we could. Perhaps, I mean, after all, now that this cave system seems to be safe, perhaps we could get some of the Mammoth Lords or some specialists within the following to come and take a closer look.
Brom nods. We certainly have enough time. We're about a week ahead of the burning mammoths.
And I figure it shouldn't take more than a day to figure out exactly what this map is saying if we've got help doing it, and what it might be pointing to.
Ernest, you said that the paintings in the hallway showed springtime at midnight. Maybe we need to be looking at this at midnight.
That is an interesting thought. After all, it is daytime right now, right? We are here during the day, so...
I mean, I do want to take the time to study those paintings for the spells, so...
Yes, absolutely. You go ahead and do that. I think I am going to return to the following. Is anyone else going to join me for that? And I think that our companion here has more than proven himself capable and stuff. If you are interested in joining with us in our journeys, I think the following would be more than happy to welcome you.
Brom nods. You've proven yourself, Sarakk. Certainly.
I would welcome the company. The tundra is a lonely place.
Excellent.
Well,
Okay.
I guess if you want to stay here to study the paintings, I'll stay here as well to keep an eye on you, and I can study them as well.
I'll be studying at least the pack tactics one.
So 3 of them are studying. And Ernest is going back?
I guess so. I guess so. I will, I guess, be heading back on my own, which is
Brom shakes his head at that and says, I'll dismiss Iowa, and then Nelek can accompany you back to the following.
Oh, okay. Certainly seems, yeah, yes, okay. And while he's doing that, I'm assuming outside, I will take note of a small animal that has gotten tangled within some vines outside the cave, and I will kind of go, oh, this poor stoat here has gotten caught, and I will actually help her out, and she will take to me, and that is my new pet.
The pet feed.
Yay!
What animal was it? What
It's
animal?
a stoat. It is a white-furred stoat.
Stoat. I don't even know what that is.
It's like a weasel.
Oh, okay.
But more accustomed.
Oh, they're so
to
cute.
Cold climate. Yes, I actually have artwork for 4 rows already in there under other party creatures. You can see her.
Oh, okay. Let's do this. Let's do the learn a spell rolls for these other folks and then take our break.
Okay.
And did you guys all put your level up plans in chat, in Discord, in that thread?
I haven't, but mine is straightforward, so I'll summarize it there shortly.
Yeah. What I'd like to do anyway is just go over it. I know I made that thread, but I'd like to just go everybody's really quickly. It should be pretty quick. It's like 2 choices per person, right?
3 is pretty, yeah.
3 or 4.
It's 3 choices for me because I'm a rogue, so I always get extra choices.
And everyone gets a gradual ability boost also.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I
Let's...
increased my intelligence, so I get a new language and a new skill.
Okay. To learn pack tactics, is that what it's called, or pack attack?
Pack attack.
Okay. That's gonna be DC 18.
All right.
You roll occultism.
I think if you fail, you have to gain another.
Another level.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, but
that makes sense. It means you have to spend time studying it again.
Yeah, it's just kind of weird that you just gained a level.
All right, I can't roll it direct. I can't roll the You can't roll nature directly. That's
Weird.
not an active encounter.
Oh. That's weird.
So I'll just roll a d20 and add 11 to it.
Okay. Oh. That's one short.
I do have one last hero point. I'm going to use it.
I get nervous.
Well, does Brom have?
Oh no!
It's not meant to be.
Yes,
Brom
not.
have-
That sucks. Okay.
Oh, I
So I
actually
can
do have
use
a quick
nature because
question.
it's a primal spell, right?
Does the party feel like it would be better for me to take ward medic or continuous recovery?
continuous recovery, because that way we can spend less time waiting on treat wounds to
Okay.
to cool down.
All right. So I'll take continuous recovery then,
Okay. It'll be
From what I understand,
continual.
or
time-
continual recovery, as it were.
What I understand, the time that you'd spend on treat wounds is counted against the time for the cooldown for the immunity. So that means you'll
yes.
actually be able,
Yeah.
you'll actually be able to do
It's every
immediate
10
treat
minutes.
Yeah.
Get-
So basically, it would be I would be able to do it back to back because.
Yes.
Yeah, the ward medic thing was mostly just in case multiple people were injured, but the more I think about it, the more I think usually by the end of combat there's only a couple people that are injured that really need it, so continual recovery makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyone else learning
What?
spells? Oh my god, Brom, that was a
Yeah.
91% possible 9%
Yeah.
chance that would have happened.
Can you roll occultism for?
I feel nervous because I feel responsible. Go ahead.
Can you roll occultism for Skritch? Now, is this
I'll
before
roll.
or after I level up?
Um,
Because my intelligence is getting a boost at level 3.
after.
Makes it doing
Okay.
this.
So I'm gonna level you up and boost your intelligence right now. For some reason I cannot give you a second boost.
Here,
That's weird.
I know what to do. We need to actually get him to level 3.
Yeah, I made Skritch level 3, but it's not letting me put the second boost.
Didn't show up on mine, so...
Oh wait, you know what? I wonder if gradual ability boost is still on.
Oh.
Let me double check. Huh. I think it's bugging. Okay.
I know what the problem was, is that he needed to pick his ally.
Oh, it was waiting on that?
Yep, so got that
See that one. Yeah.
got that plugged in. Intelligence complete. You wanted
Okay.
Taldane.
Yep. Performance is my skill. And my increase is going into athletics.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna roll occultism for him.
Alright.
Oh, you learned whatever it was you wanted to learn.
Attack.
Oh, okay. I think you can learn from another character, by the way. I don't think it's forever lost. Am I right?
Yeah.
From someone
You
who
just
knows
have
the
to spend time
spell.
talking
Oh,
to them. Yep.
yay!
Yeah, so I can actually...
I'll try again next time.
So these are the only two? I don't know if I'm going to do the other one.
Yeah, there's only these two.
Yeah, I want to try to learn the other one.
Okay, you're only trying to learn the second one, Rebecca?
Yeah, since like that was the one that I think Sarakk would be more interested in anyway, since he saw the cat in action. Like it's sort of a partially as a sort of in memoriam notion.
Mhm.
And since the others were already studying pack attack anyway, so
Okay, the second spell is DC 20 because it's a higher rank.
okay.
And there is enough time to try both.
Okay. And these are primal, so I can use nature for them, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, +6. No.
Oof.
Oh, your mask is helping you, it says.
Yep.
Okay. Was that it? No hero point?
That was for the level 3 or the for the stone scout. I'll try for pack attack.
Okay. Oh. Whoa.
I'll do it.
All right. You don't benefit from the critical success. It has to do with the cost of the materials.
Right. Yep.
All right. You access pack attack. Okay. Given that, I'm gonna take a 10-minute break. You guys can of course do whatever you want, and then you guys will let me know what your level up choices will be.
All right.
You know what?
sounds good.
Before we do, I'll try to learn the painted scouts myself.
Oh.
Why not? I'm just kicking myself for not getting the.
Oh no! Oh god.
All right, I'll learn from you guys next level.
Yeah. Probably
I
kick
really
the painting.
Don't want to be learning this at level 3. Fair enough.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. I'm remembering that we don't necessarily have to say everything in our level up. We can reveal it as it comes up, if you'd like to. Anything anyone wants to tell me now, though? You're all getting a class feature, a general feat. Okay. You can all, if you don't see something coming up in play, you can just tell me now. Otherwise, we could just reveal it as your character does it for the first time.
I mean, I have deny advantage now, but I mean, I don't know how many roguelike characters will come in contact with, but it's there. So, yeah.
You deny them being flat-foot. You become.
Oh, you're right. You're right. It's all around just deny being flat-footed. So yeah, I can't be like flanked by creatures that are lower than level 3 or even level 3. Yeah, it's my level or lower.
Yep.
There you go. And I'm not flat-footed to them if they're hidden either. Why is it not opening for me? Here, I'm just gonna put it in chat.
Yep, very cool.
Not the barbarian version though. Although I think it's the exact same thing. Anyway, aren't off guard to hidden, undetected, or flanking creatures level 3 or lower, or creatures.
Yep, it's only flavor text.
Okay. Yep. They can still help their allies that are a higher level than me flank though. So.
Yep.
Other than that, I've already introduced Rose.
Oh, nice.
Who is my pet. My little pet stoat. And although I'm just gonna go ahead and leave my general feat empty now since pet feat isn't in there yet. And I'm pretty sure I can't create a custom feat because I'm not the owner of this tabletop. So
let me see what I can do.
I was wondering where you were getting that pet feat. I was looking all over Archives of Nethys for it.
Yeah, it's not in Archives of Nethys yet. It's part of the. I almost said next month, but it's not going to be next month until tomorrow. So, which actually it might be tomorrow, depending on where you are.
So it's part of the remaster?
Yeah, it's a remaster feat. It just basically it allows anyone to get a weaker familiar. So
that's cool.
I like that.
And in my case, Rose is my weaker familiar, but she is beautiful and I love her. And she has scent and manual dexterity as her familiar abilities, which means she can smell as an imprecise scent within 30 feet. And can also move things with her hands.
Okay.
Are those abilities fixed, or are they like a normal familiar that you can change them every day?
They are fixed.
They are. That's interesting.
Yes.
I took the class feat familiar from the compendium.
Okay.
I imported it and I changed it to a general feat and then put it in your character. And we can rename it too. We can call it pet.
Yeah.
Awesome. There were a couple other things that I don't think will be a big deal. Basically, instead of using any of my abilities, it's just a flat 3+ for the skills that she has. So, normally it would be whatever my spellcasting modifier is, basically, plus. But the feat specifically says 3+ your level. So, her perception, acrobatics, and stealth are all at +6, and everything else is at +3.
Wait, I'm sorry. This has to do with... I got lost in the numbers. What? What just happened?
Okay, so the rules for her abilities are basically her.
Oh, for the familiar.
Yeah, perception, acrobatics, and stealth are all 3+ level as opposed to level plus modifier, and then everything else is just level like it would normally be. So it's so right now they're showing 7 plus 7 because I don't have any +3 ability or attribute modifiers as it stands right now. All of them are. I've got 2 +4s, a +1, a +2, and 2 +0s. So just if I ever have to make a roll for her, I just need to remember to subtract 1 for perception, acrobatics,
Okay.
or stealth.
Yeah, you'll bring that up if it comes up.
If it comes up, which I mean, the perception might, but that's the only thing I could think of that maybe might, simply because she's able to smell things that can't necessarily be seen. So,
Yeah. Okay. On scent, you automatically detect a creature. There's no roll needed.
never mind then.
Yeah, but perception is still... And they don't have exploration activities because they're minions, so...
Yeah, that's true.
Um,
That's true. But I was thinking, like, if ever I wanted to try to find something, maybe, or I don't know.
yeah. If you send it on a mission.
If nothing else, she is a cute companion for Ernest.
Yes.
So,
Yes. Okay, so you're gonna bring back... it looks like Argokoa is coming back. She's looking at the cave and says, yeah, Awa, grandfather Awa said that he's the only one alive before the flame was taken, and and said that the tribe would come here to consult the stars. But I always thought it was strange because why go into a cave? And he said there's something magical here. That's all he said. And this looks like it. This might be what he was talking about.
interesting.
So it's it's getting to be dusk outside.
Skritch said that he thought something might become apparent at midnight.
Why would that be?
That's based on you saying the paintings were showing the stars overhead at midnight in the springtime. Ernest?
Yes. In the other cavern back there, the stars were showing how the stars would be at midnight during the spring. So,
Well, let's see what happens when the sun sets. We can stay longer. People are... it's much too late in the day for us to head off anyway.
I am okay with spending the night here. If something does reveal itself, that would be excellent. And I will turn to Sarakk and say probably we want there to be as little light as possible. So if you could, and holds out his glowing bow.
Yeah.
All right.
Puts a hand out and just basically just dismisses it with a wave.
All right. Your pet is going around, sniffing things.
Oh yes, everyone. Allow me to introduce you. I got her out of a tight situation outside. This is Rose. I've decided to call her.
Okay.
Brom immediately calls Awa to him. No, Awa, that's not for you to eat.
All right. It goes straight up to Awa and sniffs Awa on the beak.
Brom looks Awa dead in the eye. It's like, now's the time for you to show how well you've been trained. That is not food.
Very interestingly enough, actually, stoats actually also eat birds. I mean, granted, smaller birds than Awa, but nonetheless.
Argakoa tells you that Bragi is a very uncooperative student. Needs to take a break. Okay, so time is passing.
Wondering where he got off to.
Yeah, he was fascinated by Finnur's tooth, and he said he has a new experimental medicinal technique.
Oh dear. I hope this new medicinal technique doesn't also involve our friend getting a swollen tongue.
But that's good. Finnur needs to practice speaking with people.
The swollen tongue won't help with that.
Oh,
Well,
I disagree. I'd say that if he can speak to them through a swollen tongue, he'll speak to them even better without.
Can you imagine Bragi being alone with Finnur for a long time?
I really can't imagine
I
that.
bet you got out of there just for your own sanity more than anything else, Nagakoa.
The moon and the bright stars outside, still give a semblance of light here in this cave. However, at some point in the night, when you think it is perhaps about midnight, you're not sure. The light through the holes brightens, and the lines, the mica lines, seem to glow softly that are connecting. Only some of the holes have light shining through them at this time. They are lined with stars in the sky, and there are lines connecting between them now. They're starting to light up. And it seems to illuminate a drawing. You see a symbol of a cat's face in front of a cave towards one end of the ceiling. And this glows brightly. At the far edge of the opposite end of the cave, there's a symbol of a mammoth between two mountains. And there's a rough map of the area, well, very, very rough, in between the two locations. But you do see enough detail near the symbol of the cat's face to see a peculiar path through the mountains. It looks like there's a hidden path that it's revealing to you now.
Ernest, are you writing this all down?
As best he can in the dim light, he'll be, sketching.
Argakoa says, gasping.
Argakoa?
She says, "This is the Ethgear route. Before the Stjorn. Before we always venture north at this point, but this is how our ancestors would go to the east. The longer route that they would take the mammoths."
I don't. Player doesn't remember the name of the guy. The cat spirit said took the blame.
Siowak or something.
Siarstek.
Siarstek.
Well, that was the name of
That was
the cat.
the cat's name.
The guy's name.
The demon.
I remember what
Yeah.
it was.
Oh, yeah.
But
Metuak.
Skritch is gonna ask Agricola if she knows that name, or if she knows if any of the other mammoth lords might know of it.
She says she has not heard that name, and I would be the one to know. I hear all of the stories.
Well, either way, this, according to Siastic, the east is the direction, and towards the Lost Mammoth Valley is where Mentuok, when after he took the flame, would have gone.
Mm-hmm. Do you all see the party on some kind of map?
Yes.
Okay. And I'm trying to see how you can see the destination. I don't know if any of you are able to see anything at that point.
No.
All
I see
right.
the arrow, but not like any hex or anything.
Oh, yep. Now we see
There we
something.
go.
All right, I just created a light source in this. Let me see if I
Now
can
it looks-
brighten
It's a
it.
pinpoint though. Like there's not a lot of descriptive
Right.
visual clarity there. So
Yeah.
But it's a destination.
yeah,
Can we try to make it brighter? But yeah, that's the where the end of the map leads. And I don't know if you're gonna be able to see my. I'm gonna draw a line. And do you see beyond the edge of the?
We do not.
No, you don't. Okay. Well, I'll just tell you that the map is rough enough that you're not able to get fine detail. And that you see that it's kind of a U shape. You have to go around a mountain range. The Tusk Mountains are where you are right now, but you've been given a path eastward through the mountain range, and then there's a valley that turns southward around another, because you're about to confront a second mountain range, and then you have to go around its southern tip. It's like a and then it's like an S shape. First, I don't know if it's probably symmetric. It's probably mirroring. Okay, it's like if you look at my camera, it's like doop, 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 and then that leads to the destination. So like,
Okay, so it's
It's
a
a bit of a
curvy
winding valley.
path, yeah.
yeah. People watching at home are seeing my screen, which reflects like a mirror. Discord reflects me like a mirror, but everyone else is seeing a horizontally flipped version of me. Okay. If that was not confusing enough.
So, is this the trail through the mountains? Is it like the whole following will be able to go on it, or just a few people?
The whole following.
I mean, from the past, it's always been the whole following that goes to the east before when the following would take this path before it was the whole following. I'm asking Agricola.
Yes, you're asking if the whole following would go this route?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna take back all those drawings I just made. There. I realize the way the rules work, you cannot travel through a mountain hex, so this is imagine this being much more mountainous and much more hidden than the map makes it look like. Okay, there you go. That's how we justify it. Okay.
Okay. Excellent. Well, would the following be opposed to heading in this new direction as opposed to where we were originally headed?
Well, it would certainly be one opportunity to lose our pursuers.
Assuming that they don't also know of the secrets.
Yes, we can't know. But also, if we can retrieve the primordial flame, and also the land, it's supposed that, the land was much more fertile and welcoming, according to the stories.
Well, then it sounds like we have a new trail to go down. Wouldn't it seem, Brom? Oh, yeah, that's right. He's not here. Sorry. That's right. He's not here anymore.
Isn't that right, Rose?
Is that right, Rose?
Okay. Let's wait for Brom, but yeah, Arkakoa.
Didn't he say he had to leave early?
No,
No.
I'm the one who has to leave early, so I'm actually about to take off.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, thanks, y'all. It was fun.
Okay.
As far as like what we do next, or Sarakk's disposition is, yeah. I mean, Sarakk's position is we've now been charged, right, by an ancient spirit, and so that seems to take precedence over most other things. Like it's a sort of an almost overzealous approach that he's taking to this particular point of view. So that'll be his arguing point for any debate that ensues.
Yeah, and Sarakk got kind of a vision, or something led him to that cave.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And of course, Ernest has an academic approach and just thinks that this would be the most interesting way to go. So,
All right. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
good night.
And then there were 3.
Yeah, let's see if...
Yeah, I thought Brom said in the scheduling chat that he was having to leave early.
No, it's no. But he is saying now in the Discord that he's having some issues with his internet,
Oh,
and he's trying to fix it.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, as far as our level up stuff, I think I pretty much gave everything over already except for my general feat, which is Ancestral Paragon for the Rough Rider Ancestry feat.
Mm-hmm.
Which, for those who don't know, would allow me to have I think a goblin dog or a wolf as my divine ally steed.
Ah, cool.
I just haven't decided. I haven't decided how I want the wolf to show up yet.
Well, if you travel the Athgir route, you're going to be going over some wilderness.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I mean, really, there's, other than Deny Advantage, my new pet, Little Rose, and Continual Recovery, I think that's about everything for my level up, so...
Okay. While we're at it and waiting for Brom, what's your ability boost and skill increase?
Mine was to Wisdom, and I am now an expert in medicine.
Ah.
Nice.
Yep. So I now have a +4 to Wisdom. So currently, my best skill, because of the +1 item bonus, is actually Nature.
Mm.
And then I've got a +11 to Society, a +11 to Medicine, and and then +9 to Thievery, which is my other expert skill. Because taking that Archaeology dedication, I mean, just any sort of thing that gives you expert in 2 skills, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And you're a mastermind. You're insane. You got so many skills.
I do, and And I've said it before, I specifically chose not to become trained in certain things to kind of represent his bookishness.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he
What I
could have been trained in everything, but
Yeah.
yeah.
What I didn't realize, the additional lore skill feat actually gives you the skill increases in the going forward to whichever lore you pick with it as well. So if you were to take additional lore for something, then you would automatically become expert at level 3 and master at 7, legendary at 15 automatically.
Oh.
Yeah.
And
All right.
oh,
Welcome back.
hello, Brom.
Hello. Sorry about that. My my internet decided to crap out on me for a sec.
It's okay. We got Rebecca had to go, and
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna continue.
So basically, we decided that we're going to go down this new secret path that we've discovered through this map.
I didn't get to see that, like, what that new map was. It was when it was loading that my internet dropped.
Oh, it shows a path through the mountains, and then through this large area leading to Lost Mammoth Valley.
All right.
Yeah, and kind of was a kind of went like this, but it was not very detailed, and so we're gonna have
Okay.
there's this route here, where the party is gonna go through the mountains, but travel to. It's gonna be going through quite a ways to get to Lost Mammoth Valley over there.
So
I see.
I don't-
Okay.
I don't suppose we could plug some of those holes up after the fact so that they couldn't come in behind us. This other following the burning mammoths couldn't come in behind us and see where we're going.
Plug holes? What do you mean?
Oh,
The holes in the ceiling, you said are
To-
finger-sized holes in the ceiling, to make it so that they wouldn't be able to get the same map.
that might actually be a good idea. I think that might be a wonderful idea.
Assuming it works, we don't know if the trail lighting up was because of the holes being there with the light shining through them or not. But I mean, it's worth a try.
It certainly seemed that way. It seemed that the light came through, and there was sort of like a reflective paint.
Maybe Sarakk could determine whether or not we're dealing with magic here.
Oh, that's true. Could Sarakk cast detect magic?
War of Magic. Here.
Maybe plugging those holes up would do the trick.
Yeah, the way that the lines connect, there's something magical about those lines. And okay, you want to try to do a it involves, some ingenuity, crafting ingenuity to come up with ways to plug them up and also not make it look too obvious.
I
think it's a DC 18.
What about going to the outside where the light is shining in from above and plugging them from above? Would it be
You are a
difficult
scoundrel.
And if you could just slow enemies down, I mean,
This is Skritch trying to protect his swallowing.
I like how you think. I'm giving you a hero point. I think that's a very good idea.
all right. I do have some capability. I might be able to mix something together up from the dirt. Does anyone else have anything that they can do, maybe to assist me in any way in crafting something to do this?
But you heard Ken's idea, right? What were you? So Ken was thinking of going to the top of the hill.
We would still need something to plug the holes with.
Yes.
Is what he's asking about.
Yeah, I'm saying the crafting check that you mentioned, I can do that, but I was wondering if anyone wanted to aid me, basically.
Oh, I see. From above or down here?
I would assume that either way would require a crafting check, right?
Well, it's a little more awkward to plug in the holes here.
That's true.
But I would make it, yeah. I would make it a lower DC if you go above. Make it a DC 16.
Okay.
Because you see it's bare rock up there, and you need something to... Yeah.
Okay.
So it will be a little more difficult from above because you can't tell which holes are the ones that are the path. But, I mean,
I suppose someone could just stay down in the cave and, and yell or something.
Like, yeah, just poke your fingers through each one, and I'll tell you which one's your finger poked through.
Unfortunately, it's...
Oh, here's a thought.
The image
if Sarakk stays
lasts
in the cave and casts light, we'll be able to at least see the light shooting out of the relevant holes.
Well, it'll just come out of all the holes.
Yeah.
Well, we'll want to plug up as many as we can.
There you go.
Okay. All right. Someone do a crafting, DC 16.
I will go ahead and do that.
Okay.
I will go ahead and use a hero point.
Okay. All right. You're about to learn about the delaying subsystem, and you've just done your first success. You're gonna try to...
Delaying subsystem?
Yeah.
What is
that? You're about to hear about it from one of your following members, but your GM has recorded this result.
All right.
Awesome.
Okay.
All right, well. Shall we hit the trail then?
Well,
Sounds good.
I mean, let's try to get some sleep, and then we'll probably have to leave a little later tomorrow, because everyone still needs to pack up and everything.
Yeah. Okay. People are already fast asleep mostly when you arrive. And when day breaks, let's see. Where's my... Of course the clock would be under token controls. That makes complete sense. Here we go. All right. Daytime. Okay. Letsu and Argakoa gather together and consult each other for a while, and they gather the following, and they talk about the new path towards the east. They talk about it in optimistic terms, that this is the path that was followed by the Broken Tusks for many generations before the Sjorn, and the scouts, the party, have succeeded at finding the cave that would guide the following to go through the mountains. It would be a different path every year. And make ready for the journey. There will be some difficulties along the way, but there's a promise of more fertile lands beyond, and says that this and they share the story of the frozen flame, and say that that this is also an opportunity to restore that which was lost to the following. And they ask, and they present the party as people who are pledged to get it back.
We certainly seem to have made that promise to a couple of different individuals.
Weepakoa approaches the party afterward, and she's still, she's holding her. She's trying to handle her 3 babies. She's doing her best. Her sister's tagging along too, and she's carrying one of them. This is her sister. Right here.
Yeah.
Weepa says that that we may very well lose. We want to stay. Use the terrain to our advantage and find ways to delay the burning mammoths if they do find a way through the mountains and find out we go east. And she tells you that of different things that you can do. Finding rivers to ford. Creating false trails. And concealing your tracks. And speaking as the GM, every morning before you do your exploration activity for that day, you get to do one of these checks for free, so long as it's in a new hex.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Okay.
We can really start delaying them.
Mm-hmm.
And in addition to the lead that we already have. Cool.
Okay, I'm looking at the Sjorn route. So I'm looking at this map here. The old map. As you can see, I deliberately hid the east of the map. For a big reason. It's supposed to be impassable, so as far as you know. But you now know. This map connects with the other. And you are able to venture out today.
Awesome. Well, let's do our job. Scout ahead.
Okay?
Yep.
All right. So this is going to be hilly terrain, so that's going to be 2 days to travel through here.
All right.
Okay. Do you want to spend a delaying action? Do you do anything to try to delay them while you're here?
Okay, so you gave several options. The cover tracks, you said.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, covered tracks, false lead, and ford some rivers, which I would think would be the same as covered tracks, but basically finding a place that we could cross that wouldn't be trackable
Right.
as
But
easily.
currently we're not nearby a river, so we probably can't do that one.
Yeah, that one's off.
So, false trail or covered tracks.
Because of the terrain here, I'd be more partial to false tracks.
False trail. All right, let's do a false trail then.
Sorry. Just putting
Yeah.
All right, you can use deception or hill lore or forest lore. You have any of those?
Nope.
Well,
I have human lore, and I have.
I think survival is fair.
I do not have deception. I have survival,
I have geography
but
lore.
I think
I think that for this, geography lore would be good.
Okay.
nice.
Whereas concealing tracks would be survival. Yeah.
All right. So
Makes sense.
creating a false trail. I can do a geography lore check to do it. And
Okay.
not great, but
All right. You're a little unconfident in your abilities.
yeah.
2 days pass.
So
Okay.
here's a question for false trail. Could I use athletics to kind of like to try to fake the trail? I mean to fake like the mammoths passing through or something?
That's
different
actually
way?
a way to achieve concealing the tracks. You know, I guess you can, talk about hauling earth to
Okay. Well, if we
make
do
it look
concealed
undisturbed.
text next time,
You would try that in
we
this
do-
next area.
we can if we all agree to it.
Well,
Oh, and other
so
people
if-
can
if we
aid
did-
also.
If we did cover tracks, would that be a survival roll?
It could be survival or athletics. Though survival is a little easier.
Sense.
Because Brom's rocking a pretty nice survival modifier right now.
I think my
got a
athletics
plus-
is probably the same as your survival.
Yeah, but survival's got a lower DC.
Right. Well, I'm just saying that our modifiers should be the same. I think I'm just based on the fact that I went expert with athletics and all
That's
that.
true. That's a fair point. I went expert in nature.
Mm.
So what's
So all right, yeah. If you want to try athletics, certainly.
okay?
Yeah, we'll try athletics.
All right, Skritch leads the concealing tracks team. And someone roll for him.
Yes, please.
Oh, sorry about that.
Okay, you guys are wait, what's your bonus?
I
I can't
have a 4 strength. I'm an expert. Level 3, so
4
should
7
be
plus 11 or plus 12.
Plus 11 athletics.
Okay.
yeah, should be a little.
Meanwhile, I'm doing some secret survival checks for you, Brom. And you are succeeding at not getting lost.
Good thing I got that tundra expertise.
Yeah. And it's also harder to get to keep your course in these hills. Let me make sure I get the DC right. Your survival score again is what?
My survival score now, I think, is +9.
Okay.
+8, actually. +8.
Yeah. An overgrown path in a forest. This DC 15. Okay. Okay.
And we're still able to we're still able to reconnoiter hexes, right?
You can, yeah. though it takes 2 days for hills. I'm looking up my map. We're about to get off this map, but what do you want to do for this next hex?
Since Skritch has a plus 11 to athletics, do we want to have him try again?
You
Can.
can.
Conceal. Sure.
I think that's as good an idea as any.
All right, you're getting a workout on this trip.
All right, here's the next one. Oh!
Ooh, okay. The earth is very pliable, submitting to your will. You make it look like that this group of 75 people has not left any mark. So I'm gonna put a little marking here. Boop.
Nice.
Is this okay? Okay, that'll be a splendid place for them to visit.
Mm-hmm.
Though actually I drew it in the wrong place. Whoopsie, I want to undo the other things. Things don't cooperate. Okay. Two. Here we go. And we've traveled 3 hexes, and we're going to all right. The F gear route. 1, 2, 3. And this is where you lay the trap. Or the concealed tracks.
I'll say what?
a giant mouse trap on the wilderness. So that is the wilderness as you see it. So where do you want to head next? And actually, you are.
You haven't moved us to the new.
Oh, I haven't. Sorry.
All right.
Do we want to reconnoiter the next hex? Just like help forage for anything for the following, for the coming days.
I think
Reconnoiter?
that would be wise.
Yeah, sure.
I'm trying to understand. Reconnoiter the next hex? You got to enter it first.
Well,
That's
yeah,
what I'm saying.
what-
When we get into the next hex, to reconnoiter that one
Oh, I see. Okay.
as a kind of a plan.
Okay.
All right, sounds good to me.
All right. What just happened?
I moved it. I had been moving it, but I'll stop moving that if it's GM to move things from now on.
No, I'm literally confused because I now see 2 versions of the party. It looks like we crossed wires or something.
Oh, well, let me try.
Oh no.
Cross the streams.
We crossed the streams.
Crossing streams is bad, guys.
It's the multiverse.
I can't even interact with it anymore.
Yeah, something got messed up then.
I'll create a new one.
Okay.
Oh, whoa.
That was
there.
the other one there.
Th-
Now
th-
let me try.
Oh, no.
this.
I can't
Hey,
interact with them.
We're gonna conceal tracks, not make false trails.
This is really confusing to anyone following the party. There's like 2 parties, 2 followings now.
We doubled the following. Awesome. That's great.
All right. The delete button. It does nothing.
Yeah, I think we got to reload the application. And my escape key is also escaping me. Okay, I'm gonna reload.
Okay.
We crossed the streams. Okay.
So just to make sure this doesn't happen again in the future, I will not move the party anymore.
Okay. All right, and you're going to continue doing your covering tracks, I assume? Skritch?
We were going to reconnoiter this one, but yeah, we'll cover tracks and reconnoiter on this particular hex.
Okay. All right. So I will roll for Skritch. I'm already in Foundry again.
I'm back in Foundry, but I'm still seeing 2 parties.
I'm not.
Yeah, I deleted one.
Oh. Okay, that fixed it.
Well, I deleted. I now see 0, and you see 1 probably.
Mm-hmm.
This is very confusing and frustrating. Okay, 5 feet. There we go. All right, I put it in the exact correct spot too. And this, you also create a confusing track area. I'm running it as written. It seems like it's these burning mammoths are going to be pretty screwed trying to pursue.
Well, it allows us to explore and reconnoiter a bit more, and in case, because we don't completely know the right track, maybe...
Yeah.
And we can only see so far. So it gives us time, I guess.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you're going to reconnoiter here. And I'll do a perception roll for the party. And on this day, you don't find anything of note. It's it's a particularly mild day, by the way. The weather's getting a little nicer, and there's less wind in this valley. Let me update our friends. Okay. All right, where do you go now?
Probably head south.
Yeah, let's head due south.
Okay. All right, and then here comes Skritch. Skritch's athletics. Can you do that, Brom? Roll Skritch's athletics.
Yeah. I should be able to do that.
Okay. All right, that's not going to be a success. And it's already been about 10 days since you headed out. You see in the distance, as you're on the first day as you're traveling through this area, you see what look like distant campfires to the southwest. Looks to be like maybe 2 or 3 fires on some hills above you. You can it looks like you see mountains rise to the southeast. It looks like that is is going to be a dead end.
All right, I'm not sure what I missed.
We moved south basically, and weren't able to successfully do a delay action there, but
Okay.
and
You know that there are fires here.
in this direction, right?
Looks like campfires, yeah.
All right. I say we go.
Investigate.
See who's there.
Yep.
Indeed.
Okay. Okay, another athletics check.
Okay.
Ah. This is I'm going to put a C for a critical success. That's actually would have been here too, the first spot.
Smash.
Well,
Good luck to the burning mammoths.
um. Well, as you approach where you saw the campfires earlier, you see a as you approach the site, you think you see some movement behind some nearby cover.
What kind of cover are we talking about?
Well, you're approaching. I'm going to put you on this map. It'll be easier to explain there.
Do we know if any other followings might use this trail? I mean, we didn't know about the trail, so probably not, but...
You're not aware of any. And do you see this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I have to figure something out. Hold on. 60, 60, 20, 30. You see what seems to be a person that seems to be hiding behind this tree right here.
Well,
And
this certainly seems
and
like
another
a perfect
here.
spot.
Yep, it looks like they're trying to get after the people in the valley, or
In the fall, the...
Oh yeah,
On
that's
the-
right. Let's walk right into that valley and right into an ambush.
Yes, that's what I was about to say. Is this probably they are trying to ambush us? Do you want to try to communicate?
Well, at least they haven't thrown a fireball.
This is true. So do we want to try to communicate, or would it probably be better to go straight to the violence?
Perhaps we should...
I will call out. I mean, if we're close enough, I'll move to where I'm close enough to be able to call out and say we're not harmful to you. We're here and we come in peace. We don't mean any harm. Can we talk?
all right. You
I'm
hear a
saying-
cry coming from right here. Rah! From somebody you don't see, and they're about. You see arrows whistling past you from the northwest.
I don't think they want to talk.
They don't.
Indeed.
No, and these arrows look like you've seen their fletching before. They
We
look-
are on the initiative order twice.
You are. Let me correct that. That's because the party tokens on this was included.
Oh no!
I know.
Not these guys again.
Okay, here we go. Brom. You see the arrows sail. The arrows go past you. Well, no, you hear the cry first, and you hear the pulling back of bows. So you do know where they are, though. There's one here, and then there's one here, one here. Though actually, what I can do is reveal them and give them the hidden condition. That's what I can do. Do you see anything?
I see one.
Yes.
And does it look like anything, or does it look like a circle?
Well,
It's
it's
just a
the circle with the wah wah.
Okay,
That's what
perfect.
it's called, the wah wah in it.
That's perfect.
Ripples. That's the word. Ripples.
Wah wah. No, perfectly conveyed it.
Yeah.
All right, Brom. Oh, and
All right,
I'll roll for Skritch.
If I know... Oh, sorry. Wow, 2 natural 20s for initiative.
Nice.
Not bad at all. Okay, so if I at least know where they are, can Brom mark any of them as his prey?
I think so.
Yeah. I mean, you're allowed to mark them as prey if you're only tracking them. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, then Brom is going to start by marking this particular one as prey.
You must be able to see or hear the prey, or must be tracking during exploration. So, you can hear this guy. That's what you can do, because he just called out. Were you trying to target in order for hunt prey?
Yes.
Oh, that's not necessary. Yeah,
Did
you're
any
just...
of us recognize? Did any of us recognize the language that he was using?
It was
sounded like
Hallett.
Oh. Awesome.
So
It sounds like they're
Okay.
from a warlike following.
okay.
Here we go again. Brom is going to command. Going to command Awa to fly there.
And Awa notes another hidden creature that's just around the corner behind some other tree. But this is the prey.
Mm-hmm.
And
So
she wants to
Awa
go
is going-
here to avoid the prey. I mean, to avoid the cover.
Okay.
This is a 5-foot shelf.
All right.
DC 15 to climb. That's a hit, and no targeting. You know what? I'm going to remove the targeting. Well, your characters don't quite know what she's targeting, or he's targeting. That's a hit. Roll damage.
All right.
Ooh. All right, you hear a second cry from that wood, and they're yelling, "Bird!" Okay, what else? You have another action, Brom?
Yeah, I've got 2 more. So Brom is going to
Okay.
right here, and then he is going to use his third action to climb up this this escarpment.
Okay, you need both hands free to climb. Do you still want to do this?
Brom. Well, if Brom is going to, well, yeah, Brom definitely wants to. Brom definitely wants to do this. So I
Okay.
guess that means that Brom is going to. Brom doesn't want to leave himself without without his bow, so he's going to sheath his bow.
Okay. So
And that's his turn.
wait, he was hunting prey and he sent the bird?
Oh no, I guess that's it then.
Yeah.
Hunt prey, send bird, run there. So
Okay.
that's Brom's turn.
Okay. You see somebody who has distinctive markings. They appear at first glance to be burning mammoths, and you're not quite sure how they got here. Goes around with a nasty looking battle axe and flanks Awa. Ooh. Okay, his clumsy blow kind of loses his balance. And Skritch is next.
Oh, are they no longer hidden now, or is that just because?
Oh, this guy should not be hidden anymore. Okay.
All right. So, am I understanding that there's a climb up that we have to do to get to them?
Yes.
Okay. Um. Then I will put my. How far away am I from Iowa?
Mm,
A long way off.
60 feet away.
Oh,
And there's
yeah,
an
no.
escarpment about 25 feet away from you.
Okay. I'll put sheath my warhammer, move up to the escarpment, and
Go ahead, Brom.
All right. Okay.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if I want to start climbing because that'll leave me flat-footed if I'm up there halfway. I will. I'll just raise my shield for now,
Okay.
and that'll end my turn.
Okay, leaning out. Firing at Skritch. Is one of these archers. Here comes a sling. Sling?
Wait, why would Skritch be off guard to that? Oh, because of the.
Because
Because they're hidden.
it was hidden.
Okay.
And he has a shields raised. That's a regular hit. Oh, only 3 damage.
I'll go ahead and shield block the 3 damage.
Like, screw you.
Blink.
Lean out. Da, da, da. I think we'll hide again.
Okay.
19 versus your. I think that beats everyone's perception DC. Except
not
Brom's. Not Brom or
Oh,
Ernest.
mine's 20.
Brom and Ernest still see this guy, which I don't really have a ready way to represent that.
You don't have a way to make only Skritch see the wall?
Yeah. Okay, well, this guy's gonna aim at Ernest because Skritch looks like some kind of tanky sort.
Am I able to see him well enough that I can do nimble dodge?
No, this guy was hidden, so
Fair enough. But
yeah.
I won't be flat. But I won't be off guard.
Ooh.
You have deny advantage.
Unless they're level 4 or higher.
No, they're not.
But yeah, I figured that if you were multiple enemies level 4 or higher,
whoops. Sorry, I was targeting the wrong person. 21. Oh, 21 will hit you.
Yes, it will.
Ernest. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, and this will be 4 damage. Let me apply it because.
Yep.
Whoops. I did exactly what I was not supposed to. Okay. Because I was targeting Skritch, it only understood it. Okay, here comes being against Skritch. Okay, here comes another stealth roll. Oh, this guy's gonna fail utterly. Next is this guy with the battle axe, who takes it out in hand, aims at Awa. Oh, there's something else it can do. It's not going to do it. Okay, it's going to aim his battle axe at Awa. That's a hit! And why did that line appear? I will ignore it. Okay, here we go. Damage! 9 damage to Awa! Swing again with his last action. That misses! Where did my music go?
9 damage, so 6.
Combat. Brutal. Okay. Ernest.
All right. You probably saw the lines as I was trying to measure distance.
Oh.
But
I'm gonna give a weird effect to this guy because he's only visible to some of you.
how deep? Like, what sort of movement restrictions does this stream river put on us?
I'm gonna say greater difficult terrain, and the leap action would just, jump over.
Yeah. It's only about 5 feet wide. That makes sense. Okay. I am going to, and now I don't have it, so I'm selecting it. So I need to. Okay. I'm going to leap across, move up in that. That's weird. Okay. I'm going to move to about there. And not hidden, but cover? Would they have cover to me? Yeah, okay. And because I already did 2 moves, I will just straight up strike with my bow.
Why did you do a flat check?
Because it's still showing.
Oh, it's still. Okay.
To me.
Oh, it's going warm up to you. Okay, that's a hit.
Okay. I will do damage. Unfortunately, not flat-footed, so it's just 1d6.
Oh no! 1 damage.
I get the damage. Woo!
All right, he laughs at you. He's not intimidated by this group at this point. Brom, go.
Okay. Are both of these two?
Oh, they're not
on the
hidden
right?
anymore.
Yeah, they're still showing hidden for me. There we go. All right. So Brom is going to climb the escarpment.
You stow away something?
Yeah, I sheathed my bow at the end of last turn.
You ran out at the end of last turn.
Oh yeah, that's right. So now you're right. You're right. Thanks for the memory jog. So yeah, Brom sheathes the bow and climbs the escarpment.
Yes. DC 15 athletics. This is the annoying climbing rules that part of my last video was about.
Brom's pretty good in athletics.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh no, is Ernest going to be able to... Oh, Ernest isn't climbing anything, is he? Ah, there you go. Okay,
26.
Brom made it. Awesome. Okay.
And yeah, so Brom is then going to...
I'll say you have a clear shot against this guy. Not clear shot. A shot, but cover. Because of that rock in the way.
Instead of that, Brom is going to just proceed forward.
Around the rock.
Yeah, so 10, 5, 10, so...
All right.
Brom is there, and...
If you want to command Awa, you need to not move.
We're not gonna do that.
Yeah.
Because command Awa. So Brom is actually going to sees that Awa is a little bit out of her depth. So he's gonna call her back to his side.
Ah. And they have no reaction.
And that's Brom's turn.
Okay. Oh, I forgot something. Never mind. Here comes a bow strike against,
So, question, am I tied with them for the initiative, or are they just before my initiative?
Oh, wait, why did I skip you?
No, you didn't. I'm asking because if we're tied, I win the tie.
You're not
Because
tied
it
with them
goes-
at all, but I skipped you.
Okay. No, you didn't.
Yeah, you did. He did.
Because one of them went before me last round.
I'm a little confused. My initiative currently says the foe is first in initiative, but it was Brom who was first, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Brom went first because he moved up. and then one of them attacked Brom, or attacked Awa.
Yeah,
And
that
then
is what I recall.
This one here.
Yep. So this guy's next. All right, he will go forward. And attack Brom. No. What's he gonna do? Yeah, he'll attack Brom. Battle axe. That's a hit for 7. But also,
within 15 feet, both of them.
no, you're not. But make a
Okay.
fortitude save, Brom, because he viciously hits you,
Okay.
and he might knock you down.
All right. There we go.
Okay, all right. You resist the force of his blow, but it almost did knock you down, and so you take 7 slashing damage.
Okay.
And next is Skritch.
All right, I'll go ahead and follow Brom up the escarpment.
Okay, do you want to stow away your shield, and then climb?
Yes.
Okay. All right, Brom, make an athletics roll for him.
All right.
Okay.
No, there shouldn't be any problem there.
Ah, there you go. You guys are super climbers. And then last, what do you want to be near this fight with Brom and this guy? Skritch?
How far away am I from them? From Brom?
There's this rock in the way. It's like a 25 feet of travel to get.
I'll tell you this, Skritch. Brom, when it comes to his turn, we're just gonna butcher this guy, I think.
Right, but I can see Brom. I'm within 30 feet.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and cast the shield cantrip on Brom.
Oh, okay.
Not amped.
All right.
All right.
Very
Thank
good.
you very much.
We'll do this round, and it'll be our last round. Here comes a guy who thinks he's hidden to Ernest, who's actually not.
Can I do the dodge on this one?
Yes.
All right. the
Nimble dodge. Oh my god, he has to reload his sling. So, reload sling, lean out, fire. Ugh, so much work. Why are these guys hidden on the initiative tracker? Okay, I wish it was tied to their visibility. This guy, same deal. But
Can't
yeah,
nimble
no
dodge him.
nimble dodge. Yeah. Ah, alas. Okay. Then our Reaver dude is going to run up 2, 3, 4, 5, and he's gonna give a terrifying yell. Ah! Oh, it's a free action. What? Oh, it's when he ever does the demoralize check, and he compares
so
it to
it's-
each non-burning mammoth creature. So
Within 30 feet.
15, and I don't think that will affect any of you. Ha.
Nope.
All right, he has his battle axe. He's gonna go for Skritch. That's a hit. Do a fortitude save for Skritch.
Okay.
Yep. Ooh, 26. All right, you're not knocked out, and then apply the damage. So that so somehow some burning mammoths got in front of you. That is strange. That
And worrying.
yeah.
That means
How much?
that
How much damage did I take?
You took 9.
I will shield block it. I didn't raise my shield. Never mind.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yep. But
Yep.
you have 34 hit points left. You're now level 3.
Yep.
Cool. All right then. We conclude for today, and we meet. Oh, it looks like 3 weeks from now.
It'll be a while.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Were there any other messages in chat? Nope. Oh, Jacob Beats Decordy says hi. I'm gonna say hello.
Hello, Jacob.
Okay.
I guess
now we're gonna say goodbye.
Yeah.
Okay. See y'all later.
All right. Thank you for running.
Thanks
Sure.
for the good evening, everyone.
Yeah. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.